How are you doing? It is. It's a Sunday again. So we're a couple minutes off. Sorry about that. 7, 8 minutes off. I had to do an update before I could go any further on a few things. So got that done. And we are just here having some fun. Ashley today, she's at work. Her new schedule is going to make it a bit difficult for her to get here sometimes on Sundays. Well, that's just going to depend on what they do with her now. So you're kind of just stuck for me right now. Yeah, I'm not as exciting, I'm sure. So hopefully everybody's doing good there and having fun. It's been a fun week. It really has. So you can see I got some haircut. Got some of that out of the way. Picked up a little, because I'm a war gamer, like I couldn't help myself. So a little tiny remote control tank, which I believe I put up on the video. Put the video up for you guys a little bit. I'm gonna do some whatchamacallit. We're gonna test it out. So there's the remote. Not bad. Has a charger, runs on battery, so this opens up. There's the charger there that unplugs and goes in. And then here's the little guy, man. He is a little tank. So not bad, kind of cool. Hey David, how are you? So I appreciate you being here, by the way, David. So I'm just not talking to myself. But I'm going to mess around with it a bit and do a little video. I've tested it a little bit so far, man. It works pretty cool. It actually, the wheels all turn, so it's tracked, which is weird. You can actually run the tracks off it. So we'll give that a little bit of a test run. And it's just because I'm a war gamer, and come on, it was $13. What can I say? It was not some major acquisition today. Yeah, if you want to join here, hold on a second there, David. There you go, David. I'll send it in the... It should come through there in a second or two. There you go. You can hop on if you'd like. It saved me from being all by myself. But I mean, I could do it by myself. I have many times, but usually Ashley's got things she's doing too and stuff. So I can't really speak for some of the stuff I know she's doing, but she may want to let people know about that. And you can click that link whenever, David, and it'll show up, and then I can pull you in if you want. I got to adjust my screen. There we go. And one of these days, I'll get a fancy background. Well, I have a brick background, but the problem is this is in a corner here, so it'd be a little bit difficult. I mean, I could put it up, but I don't know how much it would really make a difference. So, you can hop on in there, David, and anyone else who wants to. Not sure if Clint can make it. We did do an unboxing for a game that Clint picked up. There we go.
Oh. All right, there we go.
There. A little smaller, David. How are you?
Hey, I'm here.
I'm glad you're here. I've been wanting you to come on the show and just to chat, see how you're doing. Sometimes anymore with my work, it's been getting dumb. Well, here we go. Now we're gonna have a party. So Clint,
are we?
Well, not in a bad way, Clint. But look, David has jumped on in. That's
cool.
So yeah,
I will be settled in just a moment. I took the Defender out to run it, and it's all locked up. So I don't know if servo went bad or if I need to reset something. So I'm not gonna worry about it right now.
Well, what you need to do is just buy a working mech,
Yeah, sure.
full size mech.
Y'all just cash in some of those gold bars that you keep saying I have, and do that.
That's my joke to him, David. I keep telling him just cash those gold bars in, man. You're hanging on to it for no reason, right?
You always need a bit of gold in your household.
They're shiny. That's why. They're shiny.
That's why David doesn't spend his either.
Yeah.
I haven't found any gold. I've been to a couple of different ends of the rainbows. Even went off the road one time, but it doesn't work.
Did you ever try panning a creek?
In all honesty, no. But I've known people who have, like in California. A few of them know some streams out there, and they'll go get little bits of gold, but it adds up.
That's right.
It actually adds up pretty quick. So, and I thought it would be kind of fun. I mean, I've watched a few videos on it. I don't know if I'd want to do it for a living unless you were in like some hot spot where you could just pull the gold out. But
yeah,
I think it'd be fun to do once in a while, man, just to say you did it.
I think you usually want to run a dredge if you're going to make a living off of it. A little gold pan might not get you too far.
That makes sense.
I come from the Yukon, so gold is our business.
Aha! See, so you're just pretending to be one of the poor people, David, right?
All the millionaires I knew dressed like scrubby people.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you for a fact. I'm not going to mention a name, but when I drove a taxi for a while, one day I got called to the private airport. The guy took a taxi, and we got off this private plane, right? He had shorts and a T-shirt. If he was in a big box store, you would know nothing. And so out of curiosity, I asked him, I said, why do you want to take a taxi? He goes, well, limos are $2,500 a day. Why should I do that? He goes, and it draws attention to you. People know you have money because they're looking at the limo. So he just fit right in. Would have never known he had tons of money on purpose. Like he didn't want people to know.
Yeah. That makes
That's a good way
sense.
to go.
That's why I think Clint's doing, David.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's
You can tell.
exactly what it's doing. Yeah.
You did
Got
pretty
the fake
good.
gray hair going and everything.
It's like me. I stage broadcasting from this corner of my little mobile home every week to keep up the front.
Yep. Right. That mobile home you have on the back of your 40-acre spread out there, with the hidden missile silo. And, I'm sorry, that was supposed to be hidden. My bad.
Yeah, secret installation.
This is your IRS home. Right. Got it. I forgot.
It's my right.
Your tax shelter.
Yeah, tax shelter. I have to look those things up. What are they? What we need is a miniature shelter, you guys, where we can put money aside, not to save for retirement, but for miniatures.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that's called a savings account. Some people have those. I don't know who, but some people do.
David.
The old miniatures saving account.
They also have that green papery stuff. What was that called again, Greg? You told me once. Green paper is really kind of small. You can carry them in your pocket.
I seen a picture one time. I think it's
Yeah,
cash.
it was on the internet the other day, but
They call it cash or something like that.
yeah, cash, money or something. I don't know.
It's weird. One time
Yeah.
I had some and it just felt all crinkly like paper.
Well, yeah, because it's not really paper. It's like cloth or something. I don't know.
David's going, maybe I shouldn't have joined.
Oh yeah, this is normal for us. This is what our coworkers get to enjoy.
Oh no, we bless them with pictures of SpongeBob and all sorts of stuff. And
Oh,
at
you
least
do.
I
I know.
I was just thinking about your guys' one-colored money. It just seems so weird. I'm like, you open up your wallet, it's all green.
Yeah.
Yep.
We used to have a rainbow in our wallet. You get reds, blues, purple, brown.
Well, we can take ours and go to the bank.
Brown money.
You can exchange them, but
Browns are the hundreds. You want those ones.
I don't know. Kind of sounds shitty to me.
Brown money.
What was the currency of the brown one? What was the origin of the brown ones?
Brown one was 100.
No, what country?
Oh, Canada.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Having not seen Canadian money in probably 30 years, I don't remember what it even looks like.
I don't remember too much anymore. Whenever I see a new bill, it's plastic and weird looking.
is it?
Yeah.
You just don't really see money anymore.
Well, but
So-
don't you have that suitcase of it in a closet somewhere, David? You're saving.
Yeah. That's why you don't look at it.
Oh, you don't
If
look
you look
at
at
it.
it, and you're going to spend it. So just-
Expose it to the air.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember when you could cash your paychecks and you'd have money in your wallet. Now it's just it's digits. Oh, look, Greg, we paid you some numbers. Take those numbers and send them to pay your bills. And
There's other number places.
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe we'll give you something for them. Maybe. But you got to give us some extra numbers when you do it.
That's right. It costs numbers to make these numbers.
Yep.
it does.
It does cost numbers to provide and move numbers.
Clint, that's why they call it a numbers game.
Mhm.
It is a numbers game, that's for sure.
We're on the wrong end of it. That's all that there is.
Yeah, we
I'm
are.
listening to you guys on the TV.
Okay,
Ooh.
cool.
Oh, well, hello, Evie. We're on the TV.
I'm looking. Yeah.
Oh,
She's watching the TV downstairs, which means
Oh.
you should be up here.
YouTube. Okay. I say I didn't think we were famous enough to be like broadcast on TV.
Anybody can be on TV nowadays, Greg.
Yeah, that's true.
Even if you just have a frame that you stick your head through.
So you're going to start a Gamers with Coffee Plus account now? Yeah.
Plus
Make some content for us?
a plus account.
Yeah. You know, like Disney Plus, Warhammer Plus,
Sure.
Gamers with Coffee Plus.
Sure,
Sure,
David.
why not? Gamers with Coffee Plus. Yep.
So I charge $1 a month, and David's our only subscriber. Probably. Well, I mean, I think it'd be fun to collaborate with other guys like you and others, and get together and do something. That'd be fun. I don't know.
Streamer Plus Club, yeah. That could actually be pretty cool.
Well, hello, Kaiser. How are you? Kaiser joined in. So Kaiser would be he'd be fun to have in on that too. So
It'd be the history portion.
yeah, Kaiser actually good at that. So I don't have the history version to a lot of stuff, just some things. But
I don't know. There's
Yeah.
some.
we know some history, somewhat. But game-wise, I mean, hey, we'll have
Gaming has really broadened my understanding of history, that's for sure.
some of the stuff's pretty cool historically, if it's
Yeah.
accurate. Yeah.
I mean, mostly mine revolves around tanks and ships and stuff, but planes, but still, it's cool. I can at least look at certain old planes and know kind of what it is, or at least what country it came from.
Because we do wargaming, I do subscribe to the Tank Museum.
Ooh.
And I never did before, but they'll send you, it doesn't cost anything, you just get on their mailing list, but they'll send you pictures of the old World War I and World War II tanks. Yeah, get them in the email. So you start learning a lot too.
Yeah. It seems like nowadays in society, we're really losing touch with history.
Yeah. The Tank Museum's cool though. It helps you stay on track a little bit, but it's interesting. What are you working on there, David?
Let's see if I can change it to should be this one.
God, them solid gold walls he has behind him there, Clint. That's too much light.
Yeah.
That's what I gotta do. Just get one of those fake blings. Oh,
Okay.
That's okay.
So it doesn't like
There
that
you go.
one.
there you go.
Oh, good. It popped through. So yeah, I'm working on some Dark Age warriors
Nice.
from Gripping Beast. I'm just putting them on pots right now. Not too exciting.
Well, no, but you gotta get them ready to paint. That's a good idea too.
Yeah.
See, they're good for something. Unless you put them on the pot, you got to get into.
Yeah, that was my thought on the one
Yeah,
you
it's
need
a
to
little bit.
access.
That's a little bit of a problem. Whoops. Yep. Well, David, remember that little dragon I showed last week or whatever I got? I ordered some color shift paint. I spent a
Ooh.
whole $4.92.
Ooh. That's not the right one.
And so for this, Clint,
Yeah.
I got the base done. Looks good, but I thought that's a dragon. What am I going to do with this thing? I want to put it out when we play the Call to Arms. I think it would go good with that.
Yeah, no, it looked really cool.
Yeah, about size, but there's tons of detail, lots of scales. And I thought I'll try some of that green stuff color shift. So I couldn't find any locally, so I
Yeah,
plucked out a
we're-
whole $4 to get it. So
I mean, unless you want Citadel, our paint selections around here are getting a little thin.
Oh,
Or you're, buying model car stuff, then you still got some options.
You see that, David? Ashley says, I see how it is. David shows up when I'm not here. She's at work.
That's right.
So
I had to check ahead, just to make sure.
Shh, don't tell her that. Yeah. So we'll see how that comes out, Clint, because I've never used any.
Yeah, I think it'll be cool.
They said I got to paint this gloss black first. So go try to find gloss black locally. Oh, I can't find it unless I want to get a big can. And I don't want to. It's got to be a shiny black. It says gloss
it does.
black.
Does it? I think I have a can of gloss black, but I'm pretty sure that it's enamel. I'm pretty sure it's the tester's enamel. So that might not work for what you want.
Yeah, I found at the hobby store, I seen they had the tester's enamel, but I didn't want to put that on plastic. So
no, well, I mean, it's okay on plastic. It's what they use for model cars and stuff. But I think because you're wanting to paint over that and adjust it, that is not going to work like you wanted.
Well, hello, Keegan. How are you? And Ashley says she's on her way home now. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Could be worse.
Well, it's okay on hot summer days like this. That cold air that precedes her, it really cools down the place.
Yeah.
Nope, I said that out loud. Sorry, babe.
And it's on the internet.
Oh no, it's not true. Remember what you hear on the internet.
Uh-huh.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I've learned nothing. Countless hours of tutorials. Things like that. So
Probably should retake the one of what not to say on the internet, but just saying.
Well, we try to be good. We at least give it an effort. Like, we don't do anything really wrong. It's mostly gaming that bounces off into something else. Like that. Well, the dragon's part of it, though. David's doing his thing. I've got dragons to do. I have to get a dreadnought, Clint. I have to get a redemption.
You do. You really do.
Mythos said so. That's one thing I've got to work on to add to it. Other than that, the armory's good.
Don't you have the one standard dreadnought?
Yeah, you gave me this guy here.
Yeah, you have the one, the regular. I can't think of what it is right at the moment.
Aw, so cute.
Yeah. No,
David's he's so cute. He's a baby.
Yeah, basically. I'm super impressed with that
cool.
Redemptor. So.
But the Redemptor just beat
that thing is nuts. Yeah.
They look really good, the Redemptors. I have one of the easy to build ones.
You know what I seen?
Yeah.
Sent to Clint that those people were having a battle of Titans, and so I guess every year they schedule it. So it's all the Titans, and it's an entire floor, like in a warehouse. They have this big, massive battle. It takes 2 to 3 days, they said.
Yeah,
all day.
I mean, that's basically Apocalypse using your Imperial Titan stuff. I mean, those were mostly the Imperial Titans, so it's the Titan Legion, not Titan Legion. Oh my God, it's the Imperial Knights is mostly what it was.
Oh, we have humor. Yeah, we try to have some humor, so thank you. I'm not sure about this show. I'll put it up. Maybe you guys know this show.
I do not know the show.
But, and you know what's even funnier, David? There are times when we're actually being serious and people are laughing, but we're actually being like, I could tell my mom, hey, Mom, I'm bleeding. She start laughing. What are you doing? I'm like, no, can you please call me an ambulance? Oh my God, Greg, you said that so funny. I'm like, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
But my luck's more like this, right?
Right. That was the day Paperboy showed up instead. I remember that. He wanted his $2.
Probably.
You should pay him, Greg.
No. But I do got to do something with Google. The other day, I yelled for help. I said, "Hey, Google, I need help." And they go, "There's a Starbucks 1.4 miles from here." I'm like, "No, I need help."
It knows me well.
Yeah, Tim Hortons is a little bit far away, and I've had their stuff, David, but it's a little bit far for me. A couple-hour drive from here.
I don't really like Tim Hortons. I'm not gonna lie.
I
like Starbucks better.
I was not a fan. I was like, okay, they had some interesting stuff, but Yeah, it was not.
Once upon a time, it used to have better donuts, but the coffee has always been just mediocre.
Yeah, it's kind of well. They had a line there when I went because it's the Mall
Oh,
of
yeah.
America we went, and so they had a small shop there, but it was interesting. Oh, hello, babe. How are you? Hi, Clint. I'm blinking 3 times. Why do I have to say it out loud to get help?
No one gives a flying fuck.
That's
so
because
much-
we're afraid of her. That's why.
Did he just say I'm afraid of her?
Did Clint? Clint said no. He
No.
said tell Ashley. He said hello. I hope
Uh-huh.
you had a good day.
Uh-huh.
I thought that's what he said.
Uh-huh. Last minute fucking people coming in wanting help.
Oh.
Oh, you had a grouchy day at work.
No, I wasn't grouchy.
So you
Oh
do
yeah, we
customer
know how that's
service.
like.
You do customer service, and now people come in wanting help. How
Yeah,
dare they?
5 minutes before I
How
close.
dare they?
And they
Yeah, I
want
know
new
that feeling.
activations. You
Man,
might
I
have
know
said.
that feeling
but
well.
how that goes.
That was today, actually.
Ugh.
I believe Kaiser might still be in here somewhere. I think Keegan's here,
Doing what?
and
What did Keegan say?
Keegan said he will
He sent his Necrons?
to
Yeah.
keep me safe. Thank you, Keegan.
Uh-huh.
Well, that only lasts for 5 minutes.
And the smack talk continues.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
We gotta get all your BattleTech stuff out, Clint.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
David in so we can have something he likes too.
I've got most of that inner sphere unit of mine painted. I need to track down 3 Macs that should have come out with Wave 2 at this point, but aren't ready for public release. And then I can start working on my my clan units.
Well, there you go. I don't what
I said Necrons, not Americans.
Keegan. Oh my God.
I have no idea. Look in the book over there.
Sometimes when you look in a book, you might see words. Be careful.
Yep. They are written words.
That
Whether you can, read my handwriting or not, we'll see. But
we'll see.
yeah, in the
We'll
back,
see.
you.
What are words?
I'm not
yeah.
going to say it out loud because we're on the internet.
Yeah. Be good, Clint. Be good. We try to be good.
Keyword, try.
That's what I said
Depends
earlier.
on who comes in.
Well, it depends on whether we lose control or not. David, it's more like
Actually, David hasn't started any problems.
no. That's what I said. David's more like just kind of chuckling over here.
I'm more an instigator. I don't start it. I just like to encourage it.
That's true.
You do have good build shows, though. I notice every time you do one of those, people show up. Sometimes I don't get to watch them till
Yeah, I have to watch him after.
afterwards, but
Yeah, thankfully.
they're cool.
Because it sucks if no one shows up.
Yeah, that it does. I notice, like with us, sometimes we get some with the live show. It depends. But then we end up with more views afterwards, David. If that makes sense,
Mhm.
like
Yeah, my BattleTech video has been doing very well. People have been watching it and commenting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to catch up on your BattleTech stuff. I haven't had a chance to check it out for a while.
All my
Well,
mechs
yeah.
are in the freezer right now, so I can break them off their bases.
they're in the freezer.
Yeah,
So that's an idea to do it. Sure.
yeah.
Freeze
Apparently,
the
you leave them in for a couple of days, and you can just rip them off the little weird plastic bases.
Yeah.
Want them on wider, flatter bases.
Are you- Do you have them on plastic or do you have them on metal?
Wood, MDF bases.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'll show you. Well, flip.
Oh,
Yeah, show them off.
do this real quick. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
So they're 40 millimeters, so they're
Yeah.
always wide enough for the feet because I hate feet hanging over bases. It just bugs
Oh,
me.
yeah. I've got one or two that there was kind of unavoidable. I think,
so
this
do.
Loomis was that way.
I'm sorry, Clint. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just
No, you're
wondered-
fine. I'm trying to get this old miniature out, but I'm trying to think. Here, give me 1 second here.
Hey, David. So the hex base you have for that is that going to fit the hexes on the maps?
Probably not. But I don't play BattleTech, so I'm not too worried.
Oh,
I play,
thought you played
Alpha Strike.
Battle- Yeah, Alpha Strike.
Yeah, I kind of just sit on the bed. It's fine. Okay, if I can get the camera to do this, don't. I'm trying to do something. Please stop. So this one is one of the original. If I can get the camera lined up, one of the original metal ones, slightly
Ooh.
modified with the
Stone
metal
Rhino.
base. Yep. So I slightly modded it because I was using it for Solaris 7 play. So it's just an arena mech the way it's designed.
Nice.
It's just one of the few that I actually didn't get rid of. That and my lead Battlemaster.
The old lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only disappointment I had in the Kickstarter was that they put 2 barrels on the top of the Stone Rhino.
Yeah,
Some
but
one barrel guy.
this one has 2 just because, but you're right. I kind of
I
like
like
it
the way you
for
did yours, for
people.
sure.
But that one was designed with 4 Gauss rifles. That's why that one's
Yeah.
like it is. It's an awesome arena mech, but yeah, there's no way there's any long campaign ability with only 4 tons of ammo per gun. You're pretty much SOL in a long fight.
Yeah, but I'm guessing you could do some good damage with it.
Oh yeah, it does a bit of damage, but it's also
Now-
got a hit too.
I know you have tomorrow off. Does Clint have tomorrow off, or does he get?
No,
stuck
I
with
do
it?
not.
He
Oh,
works tomorrow. I got called into work tomorrow.
Well, yeah, Greg has an out. Well, probably about 40 minutes training tomorrow too. Both Greg and I do because we got to learn now the new system.
We
Since-
don't get paid any extra either. Isn't
No,
that
I
I do.
figured if he had the day off, we could
I
maybe
do.
game. Go throw down
You do.
another Warhammer game. Now they have the Dakari all done.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Ooh.
A Warhammer game.
Mhm.
Are you going to use the Dakari?
Mhm.
Oh, man. Them things are a pain in the backside. They can move 13 moves.
They are.
They
They
got one.
backside to assemble. That's for sure.
Oh
One
god,
wound.
they're a bitch to accept.
So you're thinking, oh, 1 wound, I can kill that. Well, you know, that just depends on how your dice rolls, right? Well,
Yeah.
they move up to 13 spaces. I mean, so I played the kill team with her a couple times, Clinton. I cannot hold objectives
you can't
because
get to them fast
I
enough.
can't get to them as
Yeah.
fast as they can.
That's
They just have way more of a movement. So into round 1, oh, we've got 2 objectives. Greg's back here going, running in heavy armor and can't go nowhere.
that's where Imperial Guard with artillery is handy.
I don't think we can
Well, when
use
you
it in
do
the hallways,
kills,
though.
we only did a small one. We did 70 points.
Yeah.
And that only gives him 5, and with like 2 points to spare. And the same thing with me. I had 10 of them.
Oh, that's right.
Double
You're running a
points.
kill team. Yeah, you really are. That's
I mean,
where
if
your
you go-
sniper needs to step it up, Greg.
I sent him out there to David. He's going to put him to Canadian Special Forces because he's just not doing good here. He sucks. He
No,
sucks.
but he's-
Anything here.
I,
doesn't want to go
You
against
know-
his commander.
I would have to say, I guess I suck at it because I'm rolling the dice, but the thing won't. I can't get it to do anything. I mean, I can't even get to hit.
I can't get my one sniper to hit anything either. It's a hard. For some reason, my one sniper on my Dakari,
Well,
they don't want. For some reason, does not want to roll correctly.
I understand a couple turns. Okay, I failed 1 or 2 turns in a row, but the whole game,
The whole
And then the
game,
next
that one
game-
game was nuts. That
and it's like, no.
that
I
not
always
a
felt lucky if
single
my snipers
hit.
ever did anything.
Oh, did you? Well, I don't know. See, I talked to other people who have success with them. They always have one, and
Yeah, they're always like their greatest thing. And I mean, the orcs don't have a sniper, so I don't have to worry about that.
yeah. But if orcs run up and grab you, you're getting.
Well, they
Yeah.
got snipers now, the commandos. They got the sniper boy.
Oh, do they? Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't seen all the new stuff yet. That'd be cool, but I wish they hadn't changed the
Okay,
rules on
so
stock attack
Keegan
guns.
does have a point. His Necron snipers actually do hit for
yeah.
some
Ooh.
reason. His other guys don't do shit, but his snipers actually work.
Yeah. Mm.
He's been good with the snipers.
But his other guys don't do nothing. He can barely hit with those. So we know they're not, rigged dice.
But Necrons also do very well. I've seen people that filled them,
Mhm.
and it works very well for them. I guess it's just. I mean,
Yeah.
it boils down to how you roll the dice too.
It really does.
Well, just like that tanks but no tanks. You kicked my ass 3 times in a row.
Yeah, I did yesterday.
Mm-hmm. For the life of me, I just could not roll with the damn. You were able to get up onto my
Well, but
bases.
I
real
wasn't
quick.
using my Warhammer dice. So I found them sitting on a cookie tray, and the tray was warm one day. And I asked Ashley, "What are you doing?" She goes, "Oh, I washed them. I dried them." Maybe you were baking them. So
Ooh, that's-
oh no, you're okay, David.
Okay, good. Guess I'm gonna do it. I'm using contrasts. Good and shaking.
Oh, I was saying, is that some kind of mixer?
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen people use weird things for using mixings.
We use a nail polish mixer, so it works great.
Yeah.
You can use a
$22.
drill. You can go and use. I've seen people use those like $80 back massagers
Ooh.
But why spend $80 when for $20 you can get one?
because it's multi-use.
Yeah.
You still use it for a back massager.
Mm.
I guess.
People make custom bits for salt
I
salt.
would say a drill would be better because it's rotating, but it might be
Should-
too quick.
And
Mine always flung the paints across the room, so I stopped doing that.
Yeah,
Shaking your paint and it come loose and
Yeah.
fling the bottle, throw it.
That or it explodes.
Oh yeah, make sure your lids are on tight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it works good because, like I said before,
Well, I mean, with ours, it's a nail polish, so it's going to shake it like this. Same thing with the nail polish.
it does this bit, so it sloshes it in there pretty good, like this.
We need to go get some of those little BBs to
Oh.
try to jam in
You can
them.
put
That
a
reminds
BB in
me.
there, stainless steel BB.
Greg,
Yeah,
that bottle of the brass that I lent you, not the
that's the other one.
the old Citadel or the old privateer one.
I don't know where that might be in your room.
I
It's
think
not
I got
out there.
that sitting in the room. We got this one that you loaned me.
Yeah.
And the other one has tape over it.
That's in the room.
I think it's in the room now.
Hey, when you get a chance, would you chuck that into your mixer? Let that go
Yeah.
for that thing really
Absolutely
needs
not.
to be.
No.
I'll tape the lid shut because the lid doesn't want to.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh.
I'll throw a BB in there and then let it mix
Yeah.
it up.
There might be a BB in it already, but it's so gummed up that it ain't moving.
It's not moving. Okay.
So, I mean, I've added water and stirred that and mixed it and got it chunky so that I could use it. But yeah, it really could use be put in a machine and shaken up.
Yeah, because all I needed literally was just enough to put on the brush.
Yeah,
I
I use so
mixed it
little
in
of it, but I do use it for all my, especially my Dark Angel stuff. It's a great highlight color for my Dark
Citadel
Angel.
bronze. Let me see that.
This,
I think that's the color I have.
yeah, this brass was nice because those shells for the Flames of War.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
that. But it's almost gone.
That's why I bought it, because it works great for artillery and because I'm going to be doing Imperial Guard too, and I will want that for the bigger artillery shells and stuff. So, yeah, for sure.
We'll see
Plus,
if I
I've
can.
used it on a few other things too.
Well, if I can send it to you tomorrow through Zoom at the meeting, then we can
Yeah.
start sending packages that way too.
Yeah,
Ooh.
sure.
David's like, ooh, because he knows I'd send him stuff. Here you go, David.
Yeah.
Pop out of
Well,
your
that way
screen.
it doesn't take him, what, 3.5 months to get his shit?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think that's
Forever.
about what it took. I think
Poor-
about 3
poor
months.
Taylor,
He sent
he
it in like
waited.
February, I think, and he just recently got it.
Taylor waited too for several
Uh-huh.
months. It was it's too long. Shouldn't it's a 12-hour drive. It shouldn't be. it
I know,
shouldn't
it was
take
better
weeks.
just to meet us at the border.
yeah, really.
Wouldn't that be funny? Each of us walk up to the line and the guards are standing there. We just throw a package over the.
That will end well.
They'd want to.
That probably would not. Well, maybe not on our end. Your
Well,
end, it
you
probably
have
wouldn't.
nothing to hide. I mean, really. So you just say, "Sure, take a look at the package." I don't know. That might cause.
Actually, I don't even think we're 12 hours from the border.
Oh,
No.
wait, it's right here.
About 9, maybe 10.
I'd say
Good
I don't
stuff,
think it's
man.
too long because
Yeah. Because it's only
we have
6.5
Xbox
hours
friends.
from here to Lake Superior, and then you're about 2 more hours from Superior up to the Canadian border.
Yeah, I'd say because we
From
have
the
some
edge of
friends.
Superior,
that
so no, we're
basically are up
not.
there.
I think
So
I'm about
we-
3 days from Lake Superior.
Well, I'm saying border, not to your,
Yeah. Not my border.
Where are you
Yeah.
at in Canada?
Calgary. So I'm
Oh,
on
okay,
the
yeah,
west.
you are a bit of ways away.
So he's probably about 15-hour drive from here to basically to Texas.
Yeah, I think if you go
Yeah.
through the States, it's a lot quicker than trying to go through Canada and then over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I think I looked it up with Brian. I think it was from here, at least to our city to city was like 15 hours or 16 hours to Austin,
Yeah.
I think.
That's probably about right.
Ooh.
I think it was. It was 15 or 16, and then you gotta think you're gonna have to stop at least probably once for gas, minimum. Nope.
Oh, it's all gone.
You could drive once I'm back in the car. Because I don't trust you. I can see you going
I
and
would,
fucking leaving
honestly,
me at a
I
place.
would not honestly leave you there.
Mm-hmm.
I can just harass you, but not honestly. Poor David's gonna get off this later, and he's gonna be sitting there thinking, and his wife's gonna come up going, "Why are you sweating?" And he's gonna go, "I just realized they're only a few hours away from me."
Oh.
Anytime someone knock on the door, he'd be like, "Hide!"
We're not here.
Some crazy guys from Iowa. Dad, there's a lady out there with red hair saying, "Open, open. Is it safe?" She's
No, if I'm
holding
gonna go to
pants.
Canada, I gotta go and get Tom and Justin. No ifs, ands, or buts. Because they're old enough to go drink. I'll get their asses
But
so
you know
drunk.
what? They may not allow you in Canada.
Bite me,
Ooh.
bitch.
That's what I'm just saying.
Bite me.
That's why if they see the videos, they might go, "Oh, we can't have her
Yeah.
here." It would be fun to visit you once
Yeah.
sometime.
Yeah.
It'd be cool. Like, why'd you drive to Canada? Because I wanted to give this to David, and it's cheaper than mailing it.
Yeah.
Dad, I want that one food from there.
Oh yeah, I don't like
Le
saying that
Petit.
word. Yeah, it just sounds dirty. I can't tell you.
Le Poutine.
Yeah, I was in California.
All it is literally cheese curds and gravy. Who cannot say yes to that?
It's death on a bowl.
That's a heart
Right.
attack in a bowl.
You only live once, son.
The bowls aren't very big, though, to be fair.
That I've heard. Their portions up there are not anywhere near what.
I bet
Yeah.
that bowl contains a ton
Oh,
of
yeah.
calories.
That I believe.
Oh, yes.
Keeps you warm in the winter.
That's right.
I'm going to laugh. He falls asleep and his phone falls on his face.
No, I won't fall asleep. Not with this
All of a
migraine.
sudden, it's like pop.
Actually, the battery's gonna be dead here pretty soon anyway. But
That's at least a better excuse than the floods rising. I'm like, Clint, we're in the same town. You're like, oh, that's right. My battery's dying. I'm like, okay. We'll go with the batteries dying.
yeah,
It's better that way. Tomorrow I should do that in the Zoom meeting. Just I can't hear you guys. Let me reboot and then just not get back on the rest of the day.
yeah, you kind of need to go through that training, Greg.
But
You mean
Otherwise-
I'm going to have an
you're
hour
getting
that
paid more.
I don't get bugged?
Because
Nice.
otherwise, I've got to rely on Kip to do all this. So I really need to go through that training.
All right.
Yeah, I would say you're gonna end up having to deal with her.
No, I'll do it. Sometimes you can get along with the people you work with, but you just got to do things yourself to get it.
It's okay. My manager hasn't shown up the last 4 days. Have no idea where she is.
I'd be happy about that.
Hey, it's getting me my fucking points, so I'm good.
Your what points?
My points.
That's right. Minus the F word next time.
No,
Ooh.
not
Your
me.
points. You have to be nice.
That is me being nice.
Oh, that's true.
I said that is me being nice. What are you talking about?
I don't know. It's an
What time are you
interesting
off
life.
then tomorrow, Clint?
Well, I'm off at 10 normally, but then, I've got the training. I do have some stuff I need to do at Mom's tomorrow, so I'm really not going to be free for gaming.
Oh, okay.
There's some stuff I got to do in the shop, so.
Well, we could always stand in the parking lot in front of Walmart with signs saying "Lonely Gamers need people to game with" and see if anybody comes up.
What kind of games do you want?
No, that's true. Maybe
Around here, you might find some weirdos.
might not be a good idea. Then.
Yeah, probably should specify. Well, if you get a chance, Greg, show Ashley that unboxing we did today. She might like that game, actually.
I asked
no,
him when he called.
Keegan. That was oh my god. He asked, "What's that vibrator?"
Yeah, he
sound?"
already did that. We already
Yeah, he
answered
already
that
knows.
question.
It's just showing up. Oh lordy, I think Keegan's our only person there. It's
I
kind of
believe
funny.
so.
We get people come on sometimes and stay. Sometimes they they swing in.
I believe it depends on who's actually in here too, and how many people
I
are
notice a
talking.
lot depends on if they're busy or
Well,
something.
it's almost 5, so Mythos will probably be getting on. Miller will probably be getting on. Warmutt will probably be getting on shortly.
Yeah, we had a whole
Usually
group.
about 5 o'clock is when those 3 show up.
A lot of those.
T-Baggins hasn't been on recently. I haven't seen him in a while. And
Man.
same thing with Brian. Those two aren't.
Brian's moving though.
Yeah, Brian's
World
moving.
War II. Him and Miller are moving, so they got a place, I guess, but they got to get through. So he's probably just busy.
Oh yeah.
He may not have internet set up yet too,
Mhm.
because trying to do this on a phone is not worth it sometimes.
Not really.
Because I think the
Speaking
last
of-
video they put up, they were still at Colette's.
They might
I think
be.
that's her name, right? Colette.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I'm going to have to let you guys go because I only got about 8% battery left.
Okay, Clint.
So,
Thank you for joining us today.
Yep.
Have a good
I
sleep.
will catch you guys
Have a good
later.
sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, good day, Clint. Good day. Yep.
Alrighty.
All
Talk to you later.
bye. His battery's dying. That's good. He's probably tired though. It was a terrible day at work today, David. It was.
So it was bad before I even left.
Yeah. You ever have days where you're just like, there's no reset button? I got out of bed for this.
That's how I felt when I got there. I'm
Yep.
like, really? Come on. I didn't even start getting people until the last 2 hours of my shift.
Well, we have a ton of tasks to do during the day on top of, so whatever you can't get to one day is now added to your next day. So today it was so busy I couldn't get none of the side stuff done. So that's going to be piled on for Tuesday.
Well, you know how people are with computer or, with their questions on stupid things?
Yeah.
I was literally the same way today on how to explain how to use a phone.
I think, yeah.
I mean,
people are,
this older couple came in with old style. I mean, old flip phones.
oh, that's cool. Those
Ooh.
don't break.
They don't break, but the carrier they're going through is canceling them. So it could be literally any day.
Well, that's because all these companies getting consolidated.
Well,
too.
that and the 5G stuff. They're selling 2G or something like that. So they're trying to cancel all
Yeah,
the
it has
2 and
to be
3Gs
3 or 4
or whatever it is to go up higher.
So she works at Cricket Wireless.
It's an AT&T.
Subsidiary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna get people coming in and out.
Yeah, she called. Oh, we'll be there next week. Okay. Shows up 5 minutes later. What the hell? I close in
David's-
10 minutes.
David's got an easy job. He works at the Canadian Mint. All he does is print money all day and takes home. They let him take home whatever. You need a bundle, just take a stack home. As long as it's not a big stack, I'm like, okay.
I thought it was all the gold bars.
Yeah, we already joked him about that though.
Oh, okay.
All that gold. I once did a video where I was comparing some gold paints to real gold. So I had a large pile of gold, and I put it on my little spinner. I'm like, this is what it looks like. And then I dumped it. And I'm pretty sure I lost over $100 worth of gold
Oh
Oh,
in the cracks. It's like, no, my gold.
no.
The worst idea ever.
That's when you want to make a little cup or something. A petri dish.
Yeah, it was just one of those accidents, Just
It happened.
your hand flicks, and then the little gold flecks go everywhere.
Well, that or spilling. I don't know. I just opened the bottle of Citadel.
The contrast.
No,
Oh,
it
is
wasn't
it the
contrast.
Nolan
It was
oil?
the Nola oil.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dump
yeah.
literally 3/3
the
of that
top.
bottle.
It was that
Yeah.
tall. So she
And it
bumped
was
it.
all over my desk. Everyone like, oh, come on.
I know. Yeah, I did that with my Blood Angels red.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
I did
Went
that
everywhere.
with the
you
Space
did that
Marines,
with
the
the
blue.
blue.
Yeah, I was like, all right, this is going good. And I bumped it.
Just
and it was the
tapped
tall
it,
bottle,
yep.
and almost the entire thing spilled.
Well,
Almost
where
instantly.
mine was sitting, because I have basically the same amount as ours, but mine's the dragon. So I guess it was just sitting just enough on it where I bumped it just enough and it popped itself off. I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah.
At least it didn't get all over the floor, my clothes, or anything. It was all over my desk.
No, but it's a lot of paint.
Oh,
Quickly.
yeah, especially those.
It escapes that thin stuff real quick. So, but that's okay. Live and learn.
So it's like now it stays literally on a flat surface and away from me.
Yeah, we've been a little bit more paranoid when we paint with the contrast paints now. It's like everything's out of the
Again,
way,
I
make
don't-
sure.
I don't like those. It's if you have to
Well-
touch up something, it darkens that one spot.
We've had that conversation before. When I redid those ultramarines that Clint gave me that had just been dingy looking, they're darker.
I mean,
but now
I
they look
understand
nice
the
and shiny.
concept. I personally, it's too watery.
For-
That's why I don't think I do the wet palettes either. I think that's why.
Yeah.
It's just too watery for me.
I don't know. It works.
But,
I mean,
you know,
it does
his,
make them dark.
It's back using his vibrator again. So is that the one you push down on? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Is that the Vortex mixer? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I have my contrast in dropper bottles that I put on my wet
I
palette.
didn't think about that. See,
Oh, there you go.
you do wet palettes. I don't. I for some reason I don't like them.
It's too dry here, I find. Like you can watch your paint dry in a regular palette.
But see, here's one thing too. Where we live, there's a ton of humidity.
Yeah.
It's rarely is it dry. It's mostly
You're
just
sweating.
a humid environment and not. So I don't know. I've just never thought of using one. I'm not against them. I just never thought. A lot of people swear by them. I think it's if you like to do it and it makes it easier for you, then go for it.
I think
Mhm.
it depends on how you start too. If you start using
And
that.
what you start out with.
But
For
I mean,
us,
I started with basically droppers. So
well, realistically, it was spray cans, spraying signs on the freeway, and then you graduated. I knew
it
you
was
liked to paint.
buildings, not signs on
And
the
this
freeway.
was at least legal. No. So, but painting is relaxing. I like doing it. If I
Yeah,
can,
until I have to get challenged by Miller.
Ooh.
yeah. Miller wanted her to do a 24-hour live stream, but the
It's a long
problem
time.
that's a long time, and
I mean,
nobody.
it's not really bad. I
nobody's
have
gonna
like
watch
100,
for-
almost 200 freaking soldiers to paint.
Yeah, she does have about 200 of them. To
But-
paint,
I just don't. Now being able to working during the day, I don't really have time.
that would be a long live stream to not take a break. That's just a long.
You definitely would have
Something
to take a
like
break.
I would have to record it and then do a time lapse on it. That's literally the only thing I could do.
Yeah. It's a lot of them though, but once you get them done, they look cool. Mine,
Well, that
I
thing
like
is, that's
for
why I
that.
like the Soviets. They're literally all the same color, pretty much. So I can literally knock out all the suits and then do a little bit of the black for the boots, throw a couple skin colors in there, and then paint their guns, and that's literally it.
Nope, not for the World War II Germans. You got the field gray on the uniform. You got the reflective green on the helmet. Then you've got to have the off brown for their leather stuff, and then the strap color, and then the boot color. And you're like,
Those are too damn small to do all that.
you can do it if like that's what this is for, the magnifying
Nope,
glass. But
That's too much. I did that with Keegan's guys. I painted all his American soldiers. Oh, screw that. That was a pain. All
That
that,
was the digital
camouflage.
camo,
That
though.
was sucked.
they look good though. when
Oh,
you
yeah,
put them
they
on the
do.
table. They
It's
look
better
So
than
15 millimeter camouflage?
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be long.
Mm-hmm.
These little guys. He's a baby. This guy's supposed to sit down in a half track
Oh, yeah.
if the camera will focus. But I realized when you set him in the half track, it doesn't set right.
You
Like,
might have to file their butt down a little bit.
like you might have to cut the feet off or something. They don't.
Mm.
It's a
Again,
big
you might have to
difference.
file their butt.
You could. It won't set flat on there, but I don't know. So, it's because you're supposed to have one in each side, and then you have the gunner, and then you have. The upside is though, David, check this out. I got a whole sprue on accident. They sent me an extra machine gun company.
So we need to get you a couple of
Like-
actual bottom sprues.
I need 6 more bottom screws. It's a full company
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
or full
Nice.
not company, squad or whatever. But it's,
Platoon.
yeah. So there should have only been one of these, but I'm like, okay.
Oh, you got your old cup out today, didn't you?
Huh? Yeah.
That's handy. Getting sent extra stuff.
It's nice, but then they shorted me on the bases.
Oh, no.
So I'm like, dang, I would have rather had the extra base than the.
Yeah, because actually, I think I have a bunch of extra guys in mine too.
Yeah, you always get a little bit extra in the Battlefront stuff.
Yeah, I don't mind a little extra. I was surprised at a sprue extra. I mean, you end up with extra little oddball pieces. I guess you could eventually form something completely different.
I have some Germans who came with like 2 like guns, like little wheeled guns in
Yeah.
a little pack. I think it was a command pack, but they only came with 1 crewman.
Oh,
And I'm like, well, this has to be a
that's a screw
mistake.
up.
Well, I looked it up,
That's
and
a
it's
big
not.
screw up.
Yeah, it's not a mistake. That's how they intended it. I don't know why, but there's
Oh,
only
damn.
1 crewman for 2 guns. So I don't know
Wow.
why they planned it that way, but they just.
how? Okay.
Someone screwed up while making it. That's for sure.
How do you? Well, I would guess I would just try to figure out how one guy
Yeah.
do that.
It's like, just guess I'm not going to use it for now.
Well, I'm just gonna order some extra bases, and I guess I can either set that up, or I guess
I believe we could probably find
we could
more
probably-
pieces.
Yeah, if someone needs the sprue or
Why? Keep them. As it is, you guys can't compare to my Soviets.
Oh, here we go. Smith.
Really?
Already.
How many tanks did you have?
Yep. You're right. Your Soviets did a number.
These
on
kits
our-
are really nice.
Oh,
Oh, damn! What the hell are those?
yeah, those
They're from
are nice.
Battlefront. They're you could get them.
I think
One
I've
are
seen
urban
those.
ruins, and one are
Doesn't
field ruins.
one have the like fences? I seen the one where they had the fences,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
seen
rural
guys,
plastic bases, and urban plastic bases.
Yeah, and they had like
Rubble.
well, the one I seen was done with like a snow camo, snow base, and it looked really, really cool. Yeah, we should order some of those because
Yeah,
the guys
so-
fit right in them. I mean,
Yeah. Unless they're really old metal.
No, then you could probably file the metal because it would.
Yeah, you just have to chop it up a bit.
Yeah, it's just pewter.
whatever the other ones were that were metal that I had, they
Pewter.
yeah, I had to really work with them to get them even so they'd set in there without wobbling. But it's just fine, and filing actually wasn't hard; it's soft metal. So,
Hey, Daniel. He switched over to YouTube.
oh, hello, Daniel. How are
The
you?
YouTube side.
Yeah, we get.
Anymore, that's where we get most of our views, at least with the live part. Very rarely do we go and get them from Facebook anymore.
Not on the live, but what's interesting is
Yeah, we get
when
them
you go
after.
into the admin stuff on it, you'll see all these views where people have watched most of it or more than half, and it's all at different times, but it's not live.
So it's still good to have at least.
Yeah. Well, hello. There's D too. She's saying hi. You're right. About 5 o'clock.
Oh,
maybe
Dee's
people
been
do.
there. Dee's the one that's been here.
Oh, she's been there. Oh, well, hello, D. Thank you for hanging around. I don't know what happened to Kaiser.
It's like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, that's true. It is 11.
And it's
11:02.
Sunday? You probably
They have to work tomorrow too.
Yeah.
Not us lucky North Americans.
I was planning on going to work, and then I get a mass message on our work group chat, and it's like, "Oh, we aren't open tomorrow." Yes, I got the day off.
Woo!
Otherwise, boy,
But
it's
now
a
I have to
grind
go
out
in
this
on a
way.
Friday and work that
Oh,
to
it's
keep my
because-
hours. So it's a catch-22.
Yeah.
I mean, I still get my 2 days off, but
It's okay to talk poor like that around David. Finally, he realized this is just we've just been posing, so.
oh, we're opposers now. Did you finally show them all the gold and silver we have?
No.
Okay.
Clint told him about something called a tax shelter. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah, if I was only that lucky. There's people that can get up and do whatever they want every day, and their families have unlimited money. It would be
I
nice to get
wish.
up and just game. And
Yeah, I wish I didn't have to go into work. I was having fun playing zombies this morning.
here you go, David. Here's a problem I got.
Mhm.
So I got to do customer service. Other than learning new curse words I didn't know existed till I did customer service, because I've been called things I had to look up. Well, but we'll get past that. All you do is you're sitting, right? Sitting. So when I get up from work, even though I want to do stuff, if I want to get on and do a video, what do you got? You're sitting. If I want to sit down and paint, I got, you know what I mean? Sitting. If you got to get in the car and go to the store, you're sitting. So basically, I view it as the job is interfering with my hobby stuff because it's hard for me to sit 8-10 hours a day like that. It just hurts my back and stuff. But that's the problem I have. So I get off of work and I'm like sitting there thinking about things I want to do, and then boom, Just can't.
I work as a bicycle mechanic. Well, I'm a sports technician, but since probably February, it's been all bicycles all the time. So I do a lot of crouching and torquing and stuff. So it's very nice. So when I do get to sit down, it's a treat.
You said torquing, not. Never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
I didn't.
Wrench-
He wasn't. Yeah, David's twerking. That's your other channel, right?
Twerking,
sir?
yeah.
Yeah, the
the customers.
OnlyFans channel.
Only for customers. Oh Lord, baby, how about these guys?
Got to make that sell. Huh?
That's
How
right.
about these guys? What are those two?
These are like extra, but some of them go. A couple of the commanders. Well, one stands in the tank. It's just. No. Oh, I've got a couple more bases to put a few things on, but I got all the guys done, so all the main force. Yeah, they gave us extra, so yeah. But it would be kind of cool to.
I so want to just take that dragon and paint him. You'd be so pissed off.
No, I ordered.
I know you ordered the special paint for him.
Do you just need the gloss varnish?
Yeah, I
Or-
just got to get
Or
some.
gloss paint at least.
Well, I was actually had an idea. She goes, "Why don't you just clear coat it gloss?" I don't think it'll work because I think it needs a dark base to it for it to.
Really
Yeah.
stand.
To
But I
do
mean,
what it
it
needs.
says you have to add layer on layer until you get the type you want. So that's why I was saying if
It's
you
true.
have the regular gloss,
That's an idea. I just don't think it'll work.
but the
'cause
problem is does that rock come off the dragon or no?
No.
So you're gonna end up having to repaint that rock.
Well, somewhat, but I'll get it as close as I can. Like I got to pull this wing out, take the other wing out, because they popped out. You popped them in, right? So then I could reach under. But look at the detail underneath. It's gonna be a pain, because really, ideally, the rock should have been separate so you could glue him to the rock,
Mhm.
so that all the colors would come out from underneath. But no,
But the thing is, they did it to
$6 Whiz Kids Dragon. So it looks cool though. I cannot complain about the detail. Looking
yeah, it's
at it
got
up
a
close,
massive amount of detail.
it is super detailed, and I think it will look good with the Elder Scrolls game when we do those, because it's not the same as the dragon from Modiphius website.
No, it's not that. That's not going to even be anywhere near scale.
My daughter got me this dragon for
It'd be a
Father's Day.
little dragon. Oh,
That's
nice.
cool.
Yeah.
I still haven't decided how to do it yet. Kind of leans over to the side.
It's too weighted down.
Well, just the where it mounts over to the side here. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
because I get
okay. Oh, like it's
an
flying.
angle. So it's pretty
Okay.
cool. But I haven't decided what I want to paint them yet.
See,
That's
I
some
always
mold
like
line
dragons where they're like the bluish green
So that's
or
what we ordered
bluish
was,
silver kind of thing. Those are my color for dragons.
Well, I think I'm going to put that contrast color paint on there, and then when I'm all done with that, backbrush some gold or silver over some of the scales that stand up. I think that would look kind of cool.
You
I
might
don't know.
have to water down the gold or silver a lot.
It's a
Those
it's
might
a $6
overtake.
model. If I ruin this, not only will I take myself outside and slap myself,
Can I do it?
I'll just no.
Well, then there's no
Can't
fun.
do it. Good grief, you just volunteered awful quick there. Ah, that's okay though. Oh, man, it's
And we'll
hot
make
here.
sure you have a bruise, and then I'll send that to Mythos and Freak. That way they actually know you get abused.
Yeah, and those live streams, they do theirs later at night. So,
I have no idea how I became the abusive person.
you don't,
No
you
idea.
really don't, do you?
You want me to get
does.
abused? Do you want to get abused?
You honestly don't. It's cute. See those kind of eyes when you do that look, people can feel that across the net.
Mhm.
Yeah, they tend to have some fun, but it's all good, right? I mean, we serve a purpose, I think, somewhat, maybe.
Yeah, making people laugh.
That's
That's when it's
what-
on you.
But that's part of what life's about. I don't care because it's all in good fun.
They won't stop that I shove you into a freaking trunk because you opened your mouth.
Yeah, they go, "Where's Greg?" And I
We were out getting dinner one night, and their show popped up. So he goes and said I shoved him into the trunk of our car.
because I wouldn't buy her miniatures, and then I told Commodore, I said, "Man, you know the trunk release handle in there?" Because they were talking about that. I said, "Someone cut the handle off." So ever since,
So now I don't live this down.
Now, yesterday,
So-
Friday night, she signed on. And I guess they asked where I was at. I didn't hear the first part because I was on the phone.
Basically, so when they take a couple about 10 minutes when their stuff pops up, and so it's like I said hi. As soon as it pops up and they start, and he goes through whose people are already there, and Freak decides to go. Let me just get this out of the way. Let him go. And there's like 4 people who start doing the same thing. I'm like, I'm not that bad.
Let him go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah, just watch
It's like-
the first 5 minutes of their show the other night. it's
I was
definitely-
literally getting bagged on so bad.
That's where the whole blink thing came up. Commodore said, Greg, if you're not, don't feel safe in your home, blink 3 times. We know you need help. I'm like, okay. So that's why
That
I
makes
take it. Just blink.
Well, it doesn't help that I literally pick forces when we play that are like way up there and overpowered in everything I have.
Well, with Team Yankee, in all honesty, on the point system, your Russian, your Soviet force is cheaper.
Mhm.
So you fielded 13 tanks for the cost of my 5.
I had 22 tanks
Okay.
plus 2 choppers and didn't even hit 100 points.
My mistake. See what I mean, David? So,
Hmm.
so if you,
Why did you think our side looked like literally a wave?
I thought you guys were just trying to be nice, you and Clint.
No.
They teamed up against me and Keegan. I was like,
Oh, no.
yeah.
Well, when you have 2 Soviet groups and then
Like Clint goes, well, I'm just going to move a few here to the left and move the whole side of the table. He moves. I'm like, good God.
I literally took more than half the table up, and I literally stayed in front of the objective for literally the whole game.
We never got to that.
You
but
couldn't. There's no way
But
around it because you
that's-
kept destroying my tanks and blocking you in.
That's where superior armor and all that stuff doesn't matter when you have numbers
Mhm.
because, it eventually.
That's where like the Shermans come in. They were quick and they used numerous tanks.
Yeah, but if they got caught, they were death traps, like literally.
Well, any tanks are going to be death traps.
Well, some of them survive a little better than others. Depends on what hits them, but Shermans were just terrible.
Mm-hmm.
But they were
I'm
fast.
sorry, I would not be putting myself in a metal freaking box that knows it's going to get blown up. No way.
But
I don't care how much you paid me. Not going to happen.
Well, they
It's
may
like the
not-
Hetzers.
Pretty much.
About the what?
The Hetzers,
Whoa.
those little German Hetzers.
Yep.
It was a little tiny metal box that was very tiny, very weak.
Is that a tank? I'm
Yeah.
confused.
They're
Oh,
a
Mini Warmut.
self-propelled gun.
He's saying hi to you, David.
David.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Mini Warmut.
Ooh, trash train.
David came on for the low price of $199.95.
Oh, that's what it is. He didn't come on because of it. It just, he wanted money. I see
Oh.
how it is, David.
He
I
said,
see how it
He
is.
said it was because I was in U.S. dollars, so I had to Vimo it first.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. Oh, hey, you're going to listen while you make Trash Train.
What's trash
Um,
train? Literally train?
Well, watch one of his videos and get him a view.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you do it because we all need views. So I try to at
I'll
least
get you
watch
out of
other
here.
people's that come by ours and try to make comments or at least thumbs up things sometimes because, yeah, man, it's hot in here.
Yeah, I just turned the AC on. It's only like 70 degrees outside.
But it's muggy.
It's muggy.
Oh,
If
yeah.
I'm not watching, I'm listening.
Yeah, Mini Warmup makes some really cool. You make some really cool trash train there, sir. Really nice. But to me, like I've said,
Speaking of
a
train, I
billion
gotta
times,
finish all that above your head.
terrain is just above my head. What?
That way.
Oh,
All that up there.
why? You already have a Necron base. Oh, go grab your small one and show Mini Warmup your idea of trash train. Because David thought it was pretty
The
good.
small one we sent to. That's not a small one, but
It's a smaller one. You sent that, or who won it? It was
Teabaggins.
Teabaggins won that.
that's the one that's done.
So Mini Warmup, you'll have to look up for 1 minute. So, the cardboard inserts for like printers and stuff. Ashley took it and made a Necron base.
That one's not done. I'm gonna cut holes into it.
It's not quite done. It still needs some more highlights. The camera does not show. Crap.
No, that one ain't gonna do it.
But
Oh yeah.
You can place the troops on the top. And it's got a cobweb on there.
Well, it's been sitting up there.
Yeah. So this is her trash train here. You can see it's just the inside of a printer box.
You made me paint the inside.
I told you to paint the inside because what does cardboard do, David?
It
Well-
kind of bends and warps a little.
Yeah, so I told her, I said, spray paint the inside so it doesn't absorb moisture because we live in a humid environment.
Hmm.
So, yes, train made out of packing material, and she made them look like Necron bases. And size-wise, they're about right. You could throw them on the table with some Necrons and Space Marines, and boom.
I'm good.
Awesome.
Yes, he's right. Throw in one of those. Let me put that up there. Yeah, put one of those on the middle of the table. It would look cool. So she had a smaller one, and we gave that away in one of our giveaways. We packaged it up along with the Warhammer. He
It
got
was a starter.
the
Yeah.
starter.
It came with one
magazine.
Necron and one Space Marine.
Yeah, and it was a Space Marine and
The
a Necron, and the How to Play Warhammer guide. You know, they're like, we picked up at the hobby store, and so that was a giveaway for Teabaggins. He enjoyed that. So
Nice.
yeah, as long as people are using this stuff, I don't mind sending it. It's a little harder because it's getting pricier to send things, and then they talked about another postal price increase of 10 to 12% coming here in
Ugh.
October.
Don't bump me.
So, it's 105 where you're at there.
Where is he?
Warmont. Holy cow! Yeah, it was last week for us. It was 103, 106, 104 in our local area, and then the humidity was 90%. It was like miserable. So, last time I ordered any weather from Wish, didn't work out. Buy yourself a cheap week of weather for 99 cents, though. Yeah.
Oh, damn. It's not going to work.
And the Necrons do have some cool stuff, though, that you can throw out there. So they have some interesting looking things. Why'd you cut the top out?
Because I was supposed to. I was going to make basically, on one of these corners, I'm going to make like a whole door. They could be inside and then like a little
cover
up coming
cover
up.
The top. Okay. Of all the times you decide to do it, you can do it now. It's okay. It's all good.
Well, you have your shit out.
All right. So Mini Warmont says he's going to have a trash train video up this week of Hot Wheels plastic packaging and miniature blister packing.
Ooh.
Nice. We will check that out, sir. David, I'm sure will check it out too.
Or at least I'll listen.
Yeah. Well, there's some things, I mean, that's why I do like the podcast, David, because I know a lot of times guys are just painting.
Yeah.
Or building, and you can't always watch a show. This show was designed so gamers could kind of meet each other face to face. You don't got to worry about no restrictions or problems, and people can interact and not worry about it.
How many one of your big Space Marines?
One of my Space Marines?
Yeah. Because that's about the size of the Necrons.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, that scale-wise, the printing material is pretty close, right on. But that train, it looks good on the table too when you're playing,
Sure.
because we got the pipes and one of their. Ashley has got the martyr walls from the other kill team.
Yeah, the martyr walls, and then we have the doors, the barrels, and all that from the kill team box.
So now we've got train. We don't have to have more.
Those are
Although
all finished, thank God.
the new kill team set that we're going to have to get, but just couldn't do it this week, man. It's a little pricey for us.
Well, it doesn't help that I started a new job. And there's wardrobe as well.
Well, hello, Wardrobe. How are you,
Hi.
sir?
And coffee people.
Yeah, we're coffee people, man. You're right. But, yeah, coffee works. I mean, and if anybody tells you, drink more water, just remind them, coffee is made out of water. I drink water all day. Plus, I had printed on my mug there, gamers don't die. They just re-roll their save. So that's fine. But yeah, coffee people is a good thing. We like that too. Welcome, sir. Mini Warmutt's going to be putting up some video here, he said, this week, so we'll watch that too. And I've watched some of your videos there too, Wardrobe. Very nice, pretty good. And that's the nice thing is as we're going along, just meet people and haven't run across any bad people yet, man. Usually everybody's pretty friendly, pretty nice. So.
I think I made one guy angry once. I think he blocked me.
Oh, really?
What the hell?
Stop!
I'm trying to read,
You were trying to read? Oh, okay. So, yeah, Wardrobe, I seen that you're moving, you're selling your house there, right?
Yeah.
And you're cleaning out your basement in the video I watched there yesterday, or I believe, yeah. So you've got to do that. My question for you, though, Wardrobe, is you said in the video you were moving into a condo. So does the condo have a room for you that you're accustomed to? I guess would be my curiosity.
Crap. Move your little guy. Move.
Yeah.
I gotta set this.
Okay.
flat.
Okay, Miss Impatient. Go ahead.
Damn right.
So for Christmas, we just need to get Ashley something that keeps her calm. Right, Boo Bear?
You really want me to comment that one?
I don't know.
You really want me to comment on that
not
one?
to me in my expensive remote controlled tank. So, David, I'm going to mess around with that later and do a little 2-minute video or something, just showing how it
Awesome.
works. We couldn't resist it, right? I'm tired of like working and you're struggling to get by, and I'm like, it's $12.99. It's $12.99.
That's right.
So, yep, I had to play. Had to buy it, and it gives me something to play with. So Vortex mixer working out for you then? Pretty good, David?
Yeah, it's a lifesaver for some things.
Probably should be doing this with my glasses on.
You're cutting with a knife in the cardboard. Yeah, put your glasses on, just in case.
This one.
Oh, David, you're
Mhm.
being requested to convince us to play some 5 parsecs.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah, you should,
That's
of course.
bad.
I'll have to look
But-
How
into
did
it.
I pull that one off?
If you want to play off of a book, you'll have to wait.
Yeah, I really should have put my glasses on. Because now I have to
That's
try
a
to
big
cut
thing.
upwards.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out because the problem is, David, is we already have enough games. I don't know what to do. Like, I want to get into other games too, but you know how that goes over the years. You end up with, well, like the
Yeah.
shelf behind us, and I'm sure a lot of people have shelves and boxes. And well, it's good that you're excited, Wardrobe, about moving. If it works out for you, fantastic. That's cool. The one thing I've noticed with the hobby is you start getting more. At first, you're like, oh, that's okay. I can put it in this tote.
We have 3.
Then that tote becomes, oh, well, maybe we should go into the sporting goods and buy those totes used for camping because, and then that doesn't work. And then you need multiple ones, and then you need shelves. And yeah, now you're where we're at. Like,
This is our spare bedroom, and it's just full of my stuff. It's shameful almost.
no, it's not shameful. It just means you really enjoy what you're doing, David.
Oh yeah, but then
I
of
don't
course
like-
I'm like, well, my mother-in-law's here, so I guess she gets to sleep in my daughter's bunk because I'm not moving it.
Yeah, no, you don't want to move all that. That's good, though.
I do want to reorganize though. That's for
Well,
sure.
we
That's
we
not
ended
tall
up
enough.
at the big blue store,
Oh yeah.
and
Oh.
don't necessarily shop there all the time, but they had shelves for $30 on sale. Some nice black lacquered, thick wood shelves. So we bought a tall one and a short one, and so now we got.
No, we
some
bought the
shelves.
tall one, and then we ended up having to go back and get the small one.
Yeah. So
Mm.
We have too much
we
crap.
We don't have too much crap. We have a comfortable amount of crap.
No, we have too much crap that we don't use.
So it's
Like
But
all
you know
my
what?
freaking to-do things up there.
to answer you, Mini Wormut, I'll have to take a look at it and see.
What game are we supposed to be getting?
No, he just said to play some 5 parsecs.
What is that?
But let me
Oh.
tell you the advantages of 5 parsecs from home.
Okay.
It is specifically solo, but also allows for co-op. So it's meant to be played by, either by yourself or with working with someone else. And it's built with RPG elements. And it's miniatures agnostic, so you use whatever sci-fi minis you want to use. So the buy-in is basically just the book and your time. You
That's it?
roll up a crew on random charts, so you end up
No,
with
I
like
can't hear David because you have my headset still.
no.
Oh, here you go.
So you have a crew of 6 people, and you just roll. I think it's 6 people right now. I've gone through a few editions of the game now, and yeah, you roll them up, and then you roll up encounters, and it's all just random stuff. And you start building like this little adventure out of random occurrences. So there's
So-
not a lot of it
It's
doesn't take up too much table space. It's biggest it'd be 3x3.
So it's RPG basically with miniatures, right? Kind of.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. It's
That'd be good because I mean I noticed people have been doing that more and more, crossing over to, having miniatures that they use with their like D&D. Some people are just old school D&D, and you're just sitting there, and then others have maps and miniatures and terrain and all sorts of stuff. So yeah,
So the biggest downside of 5 parsecs would be if you don't really want to play, if you want to play more with other people, especially competitively, it doesn't really have much going on for you.
we're not into the tournament gaming. I would never have the time, but I wouldn't want to take the game too terribly serious. What are you messing with that tank while I'm talking? Okay, here, let me put the camera down. Show David here in a second. Here, David. It's a little baby, so.
The camera's a little choppy on my end, so I'm still waiting to see.
Okay.
Oh, we're trying to get it switched over.
There it goes. That was my hand.
Ooh, there we go. I can see it now.
It's not bad.
It's a cutie. I've always wanted a remote control tank, but I haven't bought in yet.
Donuts!
She just-
I would be one in the tank doing donuts.
But you know what'd be funny? It's just now there you go. You can do Gaslands with it. You and a friend can get that.
Now I want to go back and get that Russian one.
Yeah, they had a Russian one and an American one.
Were they all World War II tanks or style tanks?
The ones they had there, but apparently the company makes other styles. Like I was saying, so they
Get
only
some
had
leopards.
4. Yeah, they only had 4 tanks. I thought, well, I'll pick one up.
Yeah.
It's got a. I mean, it's interesting.
Oh, damn!
Go ahead and
Got
make it go forward. Look at this. It actually has moving tracks.
Yeah, see, that's awesome.
It's not just some center wheel or something. So, and then it's got a light, and she's more interested that it shines the light, which is actually fairly bright.
There's
and
a-
the camp. Vinny Wormhout says your campaign can go on forever. Okay.
Yeah.
So you
I'd say
never get bored then, really.
Donuts.
If you want to get a good idea of the game, watch a channel called Cement Sol, which I can post in.
Uh-oh.
Cement.
Nope. I'm trying to get
I'll
it
write
out
it
there.
out. I'll write it out in the chat. Just the
Okay.
name, the YouTuber's name. He's really good at really going into depth in a game. There we go. Cement Sol. He's done Gaslands, Rain and Hell, and 5 parsecs. I think that's it for now. I think that's all the videos he's done. But he'll spend a lot of time playing a game and then tell you all about the game. So when he played Rain and Hell, he did a solo campaign with each cabal, and I think it ended up being like 18 games. And then he like just talked about his experiences, and I can't remember. Maybe he did a full campaign of 5 parsecs from home, which should be 10 to 20 games, and then he tells you about
Oh,
it.
I almost got to jump.
Actually, if you jump that little guy off the table and he breaks,
Oh, you'll break him.
yeah, don't break him. Careful.
Don't touch him.
It's my tank.
I will figure out a way to put a dart in there.
No, don't do that.
A dart. Get an airsoft gun in there.
Let's not give her
a
ideas.
rubber band gun
Let's not
or a
give her
BB
ideas.
little BB gun.
That would sting, huh?
But no, look, I'm making a jump. Oh, neat.
Okay, Mini Worm, return to the bench. We weren't trying to distract you too much, sir. I got that. Cement saw, huh? Well, let's see here.
This whole thing actually gets up and
Yeah, it gets up and moves. Okay, so I found this channel. I'm going to subscribe to it. And set notifications.
Yeah, I feel like if you watch the video, you'll know for sure if you'd want to play the game or not.
Sure. Well,
And then you can always join the 5 Parsecs Facebook group, which is run by me.
Oh, you started a 5 Parsecs Facebook group?
Yeah, when I first played it, I started a 5 Parsecs Facebook group.
Well,
And then,
go into our group and post a link if you want.
Sure.
You're in there anyways, aren't you?
I believe
It's
so.
Gaming. It's gaming.
try.
You got permission from the owner.
Sweet.
Go do it. I mean, because the group has oddball. I mean, people that play all sorts of stuff. So
Get rid of this thing or I'm going to kill it.
okay, stop playing with it. Then you're okay. So Ashley's played with the little tank, and Keegan's messed around with it today. And
course
Thornton hasn't
Keegan did.
played with the tank that he bought. Was that great guy?
Oh,
You were playing with it last night.
No, I just turned it on to see if it would work. I didn't get a chance to play with it. Let's rephrase that. The tank.
And I'm technically the one that bought it.
oh.
Wait a minute. We're married. Is it your money, my money?
Nope,
You tell me that all the time.
because that's only a woman thing.
Oh, okay. So it works one way. Oh, for those that don't know us, it's dysfunctional.
Yes, Manny Warba, you can upload any of your gameplay up on our page.
Yep. Go ahead. If you're in the group, then upload it, and you can put it on the Facebook page too. So I know some admins have theirs locked. I don't, but I monitor it. So if people try to post something bad, but the page has its own set of followers. I think there's almost 2,400 followers. And then the group has almost 1,500 now members. So
Slowly growing.
yeah, it grows a couple people a week. Which is fine. I'd rather get to know the people as they join. I mean, we've had days where, he's throwing up the G.I. Joe stuff. Knowing is half the battle. That's right. Yep.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys join our group, then sure, advertise your group. It's fair.
Yep.
Right? And if I can join your group, then I will. It's that kind of a thing. If everybody shares,
I mean, that's the only way you're going to
everybody
really
helps each
get to meet people.
other. Yeah, Kaiser says we should do an OnlyFans thing, but I'm kind of terrified to do that. I think I would be in deep trouble. So Ashley's over here just look at this in the background, just chuckling away.
Deep in the trunk.
Yep. Be like,
Well, he's the one who said it, not me.
that's spreading around. Yep. Yep.
If they really want to get me into, saying I'm into the BDSM, I guess you're going to be trapped.
Well,
to it.
Ethos a freak really got her when she goes, oh, look at, she was all excited. She goes, I got these new Dakari, and they go, oh, it's the BDSM of Warhammer.
Yep.
I go, what? I'm like, she didn't know. She
Now they're all
honestly
talking about freaking elf swings and
didn't. Yeah.
all this other stuff. I'm like, what the hell?
I told him the other day, I said, now I know where the dark side of the internet is. It's right here. You can find it
I guarantee I can make money. Just posing you in different positions.
posing me. So, no. I'm not going to be. I'm not going to.
And I'll make sure everyone has it.
Thanks, babe. That's true love right there.
Of course. Selling out my husband.
If I didn't love you, I wouldn't try to
Pick me
pick
out.
you out. Yeah. It's odd.
Even David's laughing at that. Come on.
Yeah. We can't do that. That'd be a channel Mini Worm I couldn't just listen to because
I know of at least 3 people.
You won't be able
to
who
keep your
would
eyes off
subscribe.
that's, I know right away people would subscribe.
I know of at least 3 people.
That'd be embarrassing.
Just to see what the hell is happening.
Yeah, but what terrifies me the most is I don't want to know what could happen because you're kind of devious. Your little
Just
mind.
don't drink any of the coffee I make you.
Hey, babe, here's a cup of coffee. No, it's okay. I'm good.
It's okay. I'll put in your iced coffees. I won't even make them.
You can't do that. That's cheating. Oh my God.
I'm not drinking anything you make. Okay, I won't make it.
That's lying by omission. They call that in court. Didn't tell the whole story. I went to the store, but you don't say the 5 other places you went that day. That's it. Here's your Starbucks coffee now. You know what? Now I'm not going to be able to drink it.
I wouldn't drug you. I might knock you out, but I won't drug you.
Thanks. That's knowing is half the battle.
Not knowing is better.
No. Not knowing is. I'd rather be terrified with my eyes wide open than sleep going, huh? What? Yeah. I feel woozy. I'm sorry, you guys. I have to step away from the computer at work. I just feel different. What the hell's wrong?
Remember, honey, we have the same days off.
Well, that's right. If they ever actually do the
Yeah.
schedule correctly, then sure.
Well, December, I'm going to be there literally every day.
Oh, thank God. I mean, I'm sorry, Boo. You're going to be there every day? I meant to say I was sorry.
You're really going to get knocked out.
Oh, jeez. See, David, I told you it's dysfunctional. It just works for us, though, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Is that your cardboard from the... Now all you got to do is
Anthony.
put... Huh? Oh, well, hello, Anthony. Yeah,
Long time no see you. Yes.
that's right. How are you? Maybe
Is that
we
on
should-
Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's been a while there, Anthony. You've missed out on
Yes,
a lot
Jake,
of.
come.
How do you say it, David? I think I've been significantly tortured for other people's humor in the last 2 months or so. But it's interesting, you know. So only takes getting locked in the trunk once, and then you become an internet star.
Keep mentioning you're going to be locked into a trunk.
The sad thing is, I am sometimes too tired to really fight back. Oh my God, I shouldn't have said that out loud.
No.
Oh Lord, you got to have some fun in life. Oh, so what are you trying to get back into gaming there, Anthony? What game is it that you're working on now? There's a lot between the tabletop and the video world right now. An awful lot. So there's quite a few interesting games. There's a little bit of a lag there, anyways, for him to notice. A good 30 seconds or so, usually. Which is interesting, David, because me and you can sit here and talk live. You can hear the effects of Ashley smacking me with the frying pan live. But then everybody hears it 30 seconds later.
Yeah.
I don't have a cast iron clean right now.
Oh, that's not right.
Yeah.
You gotta
Some
go-
YouTubers have a much quicker latency though than others. I've
Well,
noticed.
some of it, I think, I mean, our computer, we upgraded that, but it's more or less, I think it depends on the internet in your area. So,
Well, we're hardwired in, too.
yeah, well, it's better to hardwire it, I think, than to try wirelessly because it just seems to be better, faster connection. But we're with a cruddy company out here, too, that's not known for quality. It's kind of the only one in the area. There's another one that's working towards this way with fiber optic internet, and we don't have that. So if
What's
you've got...
Frostpunk? You mean Cyberpunk?
I don't know.
Woodpunk?
No, Anthony said
Frostpunk?
Frostpunk.
PC or Xbox?
Might be a free game out then. You'd have to look on Xbox Live. If it was Cyberpunk, you would have said Cyberpunk. I don't know.
Unless he's on his phone and it auto-corrected.
So, Anthony, did you mean Frostpunk? Because we'll look for it later when she turns on the Xbox. So.
Yeah, as soon as this is over, I'm getting back on to play some more zombies.
Yeah, she's going to kill some more zombies.
I gotta show noobs somehow.
You know, if you did one dish for every zombie you killed, there would never be dirty dishes, babe.
That's what your job's for.
Evil! Evil!
Yes to what? Frostpunk or Cyberpunk? Now I'm confused.
I think he meant to say maybe Cyberpunk. Maybe. That's what it kind of looks like. So.
I mean, I've never heard of Frostpunk, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be there.
Oh yeah, there's some good games out there, especially some of the ones you wouldn't think are good, like that are free. You're like, oh,
I mean,
I don't know.
I play Code Vein,
Yeah.
and I love that game. That was a free game. And I can't get past the part I'm right at now, which sucks.
Did you hit the paywall? Design a game where you get all the way to the one point and you got to pay to go forward.
Classic.
Oh. Let's see here. Oh, it is Frostpunk. Okay, so Anthony, she's watching it now.
Oh, it's like, okay.
This is like a steampunk in the winter.
Steampunk kind of thing, but you're all wintered.
Clint would like this.
Yeah. I'll have to look at that.
Oh, wow. So you're in a frozen world, it looks like. Oh, yeah. It's going to be an ice world. Looks interesting.
I'll have to definitely look for that.
So the last game the warm-up played was World of War or Shadowlands. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Shadowlands.
World of Warcraft. Oh, there we go. World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft. Sorry.
Oh, you said World of War.
Yeah. My brain was like, duh.
I think the last game I played was Metopia with my daughter.
So, I tried playing this game called Escape and Evade, David. And
How well did that work out for you?
apparently, the rule book is all wrong. It's a lie. Huh?
Yeah, because it didn't work out for you, did it?
Nope.
Because, you know, you keep putting yourself in corners, right?
Not on
Mhm.
purpose. You're a little aggressive today. Maybe you shouldn't be doing customer service. You're supposed to be a little nicer. When they walk in there, buy a phone or else. You have to be nice. Nice. And the sound of silence. Battlefield 4. Let's change subjects. Yeah, Battlefield 4. That's a good one too. Actually, I want the new Battlefield. Have you seen the
That's
new
what I'm
one,
waiting
David?
for.
It looks good.
I have not.
The trailers for the new one looks good, but I like the destructible buildings and the fact that you can destroy stuff.
Oh, I'm waiting for the new Call of Duty, too, because they're putting out new zombies.
Destroying is good.
The new but they do that with every one of their DLCs.
Mm-mm. Not all of them.
They're still screwing up. What they need to do is they need to get team deathmatch where each team has to fight zombies.
They
while
had that
fighting
basically
other. No,
up in-
they didn't. They had it where you in Warzone where if you got killed, you turned into a zombie.
Yes, and then you had to kill someone to come back as
And
a
you
human.
had to kill somebody to come back.
But no, there was one
Not
of
that
them
there's any
where
violence
there were
in that.
sections in the map where that's the only place you'll find zombies. And you had to work as a team to get the fuck out of that area.
But what I mean is if you had two teams, in normal deathmatch, just trying to kill them, but the zombies attack anybody, the closest player, doesn't matter. So you would have to also fight the other team and the zombies. Is what I was thinking. That would just really
I think that'd be good.
might be fun. And GoldenEye on the PC, boy. The old James Bond game on Nintendo 64, that was fun. That was a multiplayer game. You could have 3 friends over.
Yeah, that's where you learn to put C4 on top of the roof.
Yeah, that's what I did, David.
You're
Emily
an
was throwing the
asshole. I remember
C4s.
those.
I had her play it with me once. We fired up the Nintendo 64.
Asshole.
So I threw the C4 up on the ceiling because it was, it would go off. The proximity mines, what they called them. So she'd run in outdoor. And, you don't see it because it's on the ceiling. Boom.
Yeah, I remember those.
Fuck
Yeah.
off. That was bullshit.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you also play Odd Job while doing it?
Odd Job? No.
The short guy. He's a little bit shorter than everybody else.
I don't remember who you
I
played
don't
as.
remember all the characters.
People always say that was a cheat because you're a little bit shorter, so you had a bit of an advantage.
Oh,
You could hide.
I never knew that.
I'm not one to hide. I literally run straight in things. I really don't care if I die. Have you actually played the demo there, Anthony? For Back for Blood? Because I've already been in the demo like 4 times.
I already downloaded it and played it.
It's downloaded on the PC.
Yeah, that was
when me and Dylan were playing.
they have so many games out now that it's difficult because what do you play? What do you put your time into?
That's the thing. I don't know.
So you can bounce around. So
Mm-hmm.
on the other hand, I don't know about you, David, but over all the years I've seen games come out, never have I seen so many games available on so many platforms. Whether it's
Because they're not making enough on their single platform.
no, but I mean just in general, look at I'm going to use a big word, plethora of games for the tabletop.
It's true. There's a lot.
I mean, there is a ton of them, more than I've ever seen, and more Kickstarters going out, and and then you take that with the video games and all that. It's just nonstop, more gaming. So for gamers, it's like a boon, I think. But my problem is I have X amount of time. What do I do? And I tend to gravitate back towards the miniatures. Do I got to finish painting this guy? Do I got to put that together? Not that I don't like video games. I grew up playing them. I just kind of gravitate more towards the miniatures now than the video game.
Yeah, usually if I start playing a game, I'll just start thinking about painting. So then I'll stop playing the game and start painting.
Well, I like if a bunch of you guys wanted to get together and everybody wanted to work as a team and go do, like objective games, I'll do that too. It's more fun when you got a party to go with because you can all work together.
Mm-hmm.
And so I enjoy that. I enjoy doing things like Kill Confirmed or Domination. Oh, goody. Yeah, alrighty, cool. Ashley was pretty proud of that mini warm-up. The other one we gave away, so Teabaggins could show
Awesome.
us. You can put the volume on mute, sure. Yeah. Sometimes Ashley seems abrasive. That's just kind of how she is. So, but she'll talk smack when people want to talk smack. She'll do it back, and it's quite interesting in the lobbies. It's like, my God, they'll try it. They'll go, "Oh, it's a girl playing," and then they think they can intimidate her. And it doesn't work. It really doesn't. It's kind of funny. So yeah. So Ashley,
Yes.
Mini Warmut videoed your trash train. He's going to add it to his video.
Say what?
The clip. He took a clip of what you made, and he's going to show it off in his train video.
Ah.
So go for it, Mini Warmut. More than welcome to do it.
Yep.
Have fun. But interesting things can be made train. And I'll tell you what, Mini Warmut, what we're talking about, trash train. One of these times, I know we've been on for a while tonight, but one of these times, I'll have Ashley get one of our older totes out from a few years ago. So the first time we played like Gale Force 9 tanks, we didn't have money for the map. They didn't have many at the time when it first came out and so on. So we used like desert looking cloth that she got at the store. She got a square yard of cloth, put it on the table. She handmade bridges out of the construction popsicle sticks that you buy in the big bags. And so she made cardboard houses and painted windows on them. But it worked. We had fun. Several games, waterways. We just got the blue felt cloth, David.
Mm-hmm.
Cut strips. And the only drawback is when you have pets. Like we had 2 dogs at the time. So that
Oh.
felt, any dog hair sticks to it, and you're like, you can't get it off. But other than that, that was our training. When I first got her going into it, and she had fun with that. We've gotten other stuff since then, or a lot of times just look for sales. But yeah, well, that's okay about muting it. Like you're fine. Talk over us all you want, sir. That's kind of how it is. But that's okay. I'm glad actually you want to show it off to people. It come out really nice. They're the right size, and other people can do the same thing, and it's just a kind of a cool concept. So I don't know. So David, I showed you my little resin broken house I made, right? I think.
Yes, I
Yeah.
believe so.
So Mini Wormut, that's my homemade terrain painted. It's a solid chunk of resin, but
I
I'm
remember
proud
that.
of it. I'm proud of it. It came out good. So, and I use it on the tabletop, and you know what? It's not stamped with any official whatever, but I made it. And I can't help it, David. When I set it down on the table, I go, I'm a big boy now. And I clap. And, yep. The other day, I was so proud of myself. I was going to email me some stars, but I can't find the stamps for that. So we'll wait.
I've been haunting the Dollaramas, the dollar stores, especially since Halloween's here now. I found a really
Dollar
cool skeleton snake. I should go grab it. I'll be right
Oh
back.
yeah, grab it if you found a good deal. Yes, Anthony, the homemade stuff. Check out Mini Wormut's videos because they're pretty cool. And he makes what he calls trash train. But just like Ashley making that Necron building, you can, something that you think you can throw away. Oh wow.
There we go. Now I'll be able to hear.
You got that for $1?
I got it for $1.50.
Okay, $1.50.
So yeah, compared to like a mini, it's pretty big.
Nice. Yeah, but
And,
you could set him as terrain on a
Yeah,
table.
exactly. So I'll just
Yeah.
make a little base for it. Maybe have something growing
Wow.
around, or maybe it'll be desert. I'm not sure what yet, but it's gonna be pretty cool.
You can find amazing things at the dollar store.
Yeah. And the plastic has already been painted, so that means it'll take paint pretty well.
So check this out, David. Dollar store. Oops, I dropped my little pocket knife.
Oh,
But solid. I'm like, okay, it's $1. Let's try that paint rack. Holy cow. It's probably one of the most solid paint racks I've had, and I have some wood ones. So this thing's sturdier than crud. I bet you could stand on it and all sorts of stuff. And it was $1. So for a simple little paint rack, I keep that up on my desk. I got bigger ones on the shelf if I need them, but yeah.
well, I think the image is coming to me now. Oh, baby. Oh. Mini Wormut saw Desert too when he saw my little snaky guy. Well, big snake guy.
Yep, there you go. It would make great desert scenery. You could you could do something like, I bet that would go good with Elder Scrolls too, because they had dragons and stuff. You could make it as just bones.
Yeah.
But for $1.50, I mean,
Can't argue with it.
and Mini Wormut, you're not the only one with that problem, sir. You just run out of it. That's what me and David were talking about earlier. Run out of room sometimes. You
Mhm.
start with a tote, and then it just expands from there. That's what happens. That's okay though, because look, if you're going to pay bills and give your money away to all these other places, you may as well have some hobby stuff and enjoy it and like what you do. Okay, and then Mini Wormut says, yeah, so we watch the battle reports too. A lot of times people get terrain, though they have the money to buy it or they get it. So for us, we're not like quote affiliated with anybody, although Aries helped us out one time with the game. They gave us free a couple things, but it's not really like an affiliation or sponsorship. So Our stuff we have to buy, and that just depends on the money that week. So, but there's some cool terrain if you can purchase it. But making it at home is fine too. I mean, my goal with the game is same as your guys, is just to have fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just have fun with friends. It doesn't have to be color coded exact this or that. It's nice to have if you can do it, but you don't have to. I mean, it's called tabletop, so you can just throw them on the tabletop and go from there.
The orc
Oh.
terrain though, that came with the Kill Team box, does look pretty terrific.
Oh yeah, David had found a really cool thing. You missed it, Ash.
Oh,
Do I want to?
What are you eating taquitos? Oh,
I don't eat all day.
I made some homemade taquitos last night. Stored the rest in the
Ooh.
refrigerator.
I found them. You can't hide them from me.
You found the whole bag?
Well, whole bag. There's 3 left.
Uh-huh.
I'm dead serious.
What you got on? Yeah, so he found a cool little skeleton thing that would be great. Actually, it's not little. It's nice.
huge.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a foot, I think. Overall, hard to say.
There you go, Ash.
Yeah, hold it up.
Look at
It's
that.
easier in this
He found it
camera
at the
overall.
dollar store. That would be cool. Look at that.
That is actually kind of cool. That would be
I hear it
perfect.
scales versus a dude.
Yeah, I would say that would work good for the Modiphius stuff.
Yeah.
Because you do find some skeletons that are or dragons that are like that.
Well, if you want, I
Well-
could buy you one and then ship it to you for like $20.
Yeah. $1 and then it costs you 30 to ship. Back off.
Hey, Greg, I canceled it. They just told me shipping went up. It was $99.95, so you'll have to look out there. We'll see if we can find the dollar stores here. I don't know about your guys, but I mean, overall, they have kind of the same things because they're buying closeouts, but then you get this oddball stuff that just shows up. And you can really find some good treasure stuff there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, the one by my work is usually pretty good for miniatures related things. But different Dollaramas have different like specialties, it seems like. So some are really good for certain things, like toys, and others are good for more food. Even though they're all the same chain, for some reason they don't necessarily have the same stuff.
Wormut says that we would just have to deal with his reused terrain when we watch his stuff. That's okay. That's what the terrain's for. We reuse ours over and over also. And unless it breaks or,
Depending on what it is, I remake it.
Yeah, I was telling about how you started a couple years ago. Well, it's been longer than a couple years ago, but you had made the cardboard houses and the Felt River. Yeah, that which collected all the dog hair. Which
Well, that's what happens.
that was the
when we
only
have long-haired
drawback,
dogs.
even if you're trying to be careful. But we had tons and tons of fun doing that. Still do. So
Well, I made that those 2 bridges.
yeah, that's what I told them. We'll just have to do a show.
I
on
thought we
just
did
that.
one on our
We
time.
did a video a long time ago. See with YouTube, you guys. I when that whole thing with Copa. I don't know if you remember that, David.
Oh, yeah.
Way back. I wasn't sure exactly because in the beginning they were talking about $42,000 fines for this and that, and I'm like, so I had 80 something videos that I removed all of them. I just deleted them all and zeroed it back out.
Hmm.
So what you see now is not what I had up before. These are all the ones that made sense redoing it. But for a while, I just didn't mess with YouTube. I let that whole thing calm down because honestly, that's just too much of a hit to try to take.
Yeah.
So
We can't afford that.
yeah, and the rules are so obscure that it's not. It's subject to interpretation, even if you read it now. So that's why ours is just nope, not for kids or whatever. Even though, it's games, still just gear it towards the adults because it's better
Well,
that
technically,
way.
we can't even do that because 95% of the adults on here are kids. Like you.
That's funny. I told David I was a big boy earlier because I made my. Yeah. Well, that's okay. You got to be a kid though to have some fun. That's all good. You got to use your imagination. Nobody does anymore. I'm not talking about gamers, but you look at regular life and regular people. It's like, What happened? What happened to, well, common sense is gone, but there's no like imagination or no, I don't know. There's a big gap for it. That's all I can say.
I'm always proud of my kid. She'll spend a lot of time on her tablet, but then she'll just put it down, grab a piece of paper, grab some scissors, and start like making paper dolls or murals or whatever.
Yeah, but that's good. It's good
Yeah,
for
it's
her
like
mind to
She
do
can
that.
she can regulate herself. She doesn't have to. She doesn't
Oh.
get stuck on the tablet.
So smart kid. A lot of people can't do that. I see adults that can't do that.
Yeah, it's tough sometimes.
Well, it is because there's so much out there to look at that I've done it.
Oh.
I've been guilty of doing that too. By the time you look around, you go, oh man, last 30, 40 minutes or an hour, I've been sitting here thumbing through things and, you know.
Damn, I
What
hear
are you
that.
looking
Is
at?
that black?
Yeah,
Like
dark
going back
color?
to our videos.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
some
trying to
of
see
them
if I have one on here.
I'm leery to re-upload, but like one of Keegan's I did, I should upload it for his guys were painted. I just had him there, and I was going, Keegan's troops, they're naked, they're naked. And I was shaking his troops. And he's all, really? Really? You had to put that up? I said, well, then paint them. I won't say that.
I end up having to paint them. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's okay, though.
At least they look better than yours.
Oh.
Ooh, days. WWE. Games for coffee. SmackDown. Yeah. Good grief. Not everything has to be competitive there, dear.
Yes, it does. At least with your wife, it does.
Well, yeah. Sometimes.
Oh yeah, Minnie Moore might watch my daughter's unboxing video. Well, actually, we cheated and we made her a little channel because she wanted to do videos a while
Oh,
ago,
awesome.
and then we were worried about some of the stuff that was coming across her YouTube. It didn't seem appropriate for her age anymore, so we reset things, and she lost her channel. All the content was gone, so she was sad about that. So I said I would start uploading things to my channel that she wanted to do, and so the first one was an old video that she made. We just edited it up a bit.
Well, I'll have to go back. I will go back and take a look.
We got one more unboxing video I'll throw up eventually as well.
Well, that's good. And it's too
Yeah.
bad that the world is the way it is, but you're better off safeguarding her than,
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
know, it's better to be overcautious, especially with the kids, than, I don't know.
Lots of Among Us stuff. It's amazing how much Among Us stuff there is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. Ashley here plays it with the grandkids.
Yeah, little
Oh,
bastards.
nice.
She'll sit at the laptop because my daughter brings
Yeah,
them
they're
over
cheating
here
little bastards.
and drops them off for school. So they wait for about an hour they have in the morning. Of course, I'm working. I work from home, so I can hear them out here, especially when one of them is the bad guy and gets one of them. So it's gets kind of
Oh,
loud.
cool.
But they get
They
together.
team up.
They
They'll
team
win
up.
up. Yeah, if it's those two on being the imposters, oh yeah, they'll team up and make sure it's me that.
Well, I
Get killed.
can hear you. Like one time it was like, McKenna, did you just kill me, McKenna? And then I hear a giggle, and I know she did it because you can hear her laugh. That's through the door shut. So,
I'm like, yeah, that's messed up. I love them though.
well, yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna-
our 10-year-old granddaughter, she loves sitting down and playing zombies with me. We'll get to around 17, 18. Granted, I don't know how many revised I have to do, but
I think David needs to go though. I think that's what he was going to say.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, my daughter wants to do a blog post next about a cartoon we've been watching called Centaur World, and how this one guy in the Centaur World kind of looks like a guy from another cartoon. So she wants to make a conspiracy video.
You good?
So I said, okay, we're gonna do
What
it.
are you looking for, Ash?
our videos.
Okay, so
And
click
then-
this. Click that.
Because for some reason, it's not showing me all the videos.
Yeah.
it was.
It won't. It doesn't because they're like halfway categorized, and it's not going to show all the other ones. That
I
was moving
swear
on.
we had one on here
Of
of when we played tanks. I believe it was with Keegan.
yeah.
Not the new one, the old tanks.
Wow, you're scrolling that screen so fast. It's like, whoa.
Speed reading.
Well, I know what I'm kind of looking for. No, we don't have it on here because that's the last one that's on there. Damn, I thought we did.
Well, it's because it was
this one, I believe.
it was before that, and a lot of those got removed. Ash.
Mhm. My giant animals.
Yeah, Ashley's Minecraft giant animals.
I
I
spent 4 days literally nonstop building those things.
was most proud of going back to way back when I got the West German paw helicopters, and I made homemade glass paint.
Ooh.
Painted on because I followed some directions that somebody else put out. They came out nice, so I had to do a little video of it a long time ago.
I think I remember that one.
Yeah, the windows came out good. Well, I'm glad you challenged us, David, all that long time ago.
Yeah.
Decades and decades ago.
I know it's in here. Where is it? There it is. A year ago.
A year ago, yeah. Already? Yeah, I guess I have.
Yeah. A year ago.
With your million view video.
And we have almost 6K on that.
Yeah.
It's amazing. That's
It
so
just
awesome.
kind of, well, and then there's other videos with 4 views. So
Yep.
I don't know. It just, we were talking about that one day in Kaiser, and it's like, I don't know. I mean, some of them, like my Primaris Invader ATV, it got almost 3,000 views, but
Oh, this one.
Pac-Man got 6,500 views.
This one's got 23.
Yeah.
The Team Yankee overpass.
And that just kept going. I don't understand
It's
that.
still going. I don't.
It's still getting views.
The lowest one we have is one of my World of Tank ones.
Well,
3 views.
yeah, it makes no sense, eh?
Well, I think that was the one. It's only a 6-minute video. I think I didn't have sound for some reason, so I ended it, and then I
Oh.
restarted it back up.
Some of it too, I think, could you go back to the other page where
Which
we're, the home screen where because you're, no, go back
Oh,
to
this
the,
page.
yeah. So, well, I think some of it too just depends on how many people share it or whatever, you know, or even stop to look.
A lot of those views a lot of my views for the takes ones were on Facebook though,
Oh, okay.
not on YouTube, because that's when we were
Yeah,
using the OBS.
Facebook's a different
believe.
thing. Like if you try live streaming there on the gaming thing, like we got
It
set,
lags real bad sometimes.
it's got issues, and then the big streamers, just like everywhere else, they kind of take over the views. But the residual views are interesting. I don't know.
I mean, I think the most I ever had was actually when it was me, Josh, and Keegan playing Sea of Thieves up on Facebook.
Yeah, and Sea of Thieves is fun.
And we could not figure out how the hell to do it. We were playing for like 3 hours. No, more than that. Because I was late to our live stream.
Is that when you got shot out of the cannon, or you shot Keegan out just messing around? One of you shot the other one out of the cannon. I don't know.
No, that was one of the first ones we did. And he's like, oh, look, you can climb in. And then he shot me out into open waters.
So you crawled into a cannon on purpose.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey, Blaze.
Yes.
Hello.
What are you doing up, boy? It is like 2 a.m.
Oh, where Blaze is at?
Yeah. He's in England.
Yeah, there's a 6-hour time difference. It's all, well, no, it's about, well, it depends where he's at.
Oh.
It's gonna be 6 or 8
And
hours.
so I think it's either midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning there.
That's okay. We're up at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning sometimes.
Because we're true gamers.
Well, what do you think he's doing? He has his own channel. He tries.
He's got a 2-year-old son. He needs to be sleeping. He can't be having his wife go and take care of him.
No.
Okay, midnight.
12 hours.
That's 6 hours.
Okay, so we were right then. About 6 hours. Yeah. And Blaze has or Macaulay, he has a pretty good channel. Well, we call him Blaze because that's his gamer
I've
tag.
known him since he was like 12 years old.
Yeah,
That's one of my kid brothers.
Oh.
Yeah, we met him back in a gaming group we all used to be in. There's quite a few. It's quite interesting because gamers tend to be fairly loyal
Oh, yeah.
to each other for the most part.
For
I
a
mean,
group of us, yeah.
It's kind of nice though to be able to get on and You don't
Well,
see
it's
somebody
bad when
and-
you watch them grow up and then it's like they have their own children. It's like, where the hell did the time go?
Well, that's what happens when you play zombies, and you forget what time or day it is and what year.
Ooh.
Don't start. Because that makes me feel bad.
Oh, he streamed today, first time in 7 months, huh?
Yeah, it's been a while since he streamed.
You gotta have fun. I mean, I don't know. I took our TikTok and shut it down because it just wasn't getting,
Not TikTok.
or not TikTok. I'm sorry, Twitch. In it, I
I
wanted
was
to
saying,
try
wait,
to
you shut
do
down
something.
TikTok. What's going on?
No, Twitch. I wanted to do something there that, like some of the other talk shows we're doing, and see if there was room for like a game show, not just some of what everybody else is doing.
Wife told me we're going to be painting, meaning I'm going to be painting. Yeah, pretty much. No. My nephew's not talking. Don't tell me that. That is bad.
You've adopted him.
Yes, I have adopted all of them.
My wife doesn't tell me to do things, but if I do things, then she said we did them.
No, that makes me feel old.
David's right. Yeah, that's. Do you remember when we remodeled that room? No, nope, I don't remember. I remember you brought me a cold soda. I don't remember you remodeling the room with me, but yeah, sure. Well, look at it this way, Minnie Worm. At least you've got painting down to a science. So
If you can paint this small, you can paint this big.
here's how you do it. You just go in there and just mess it all up. They'll never ask you to paint the bathroom again. Just all psychedelic colors, make it look like you can't stand when you're in there.
That's what I need to
No.
do. Knowing you would fall.
Yeah, painting the walls is, I don't know. I kind of enjoyed painting parts of the house because when you're done, it just looks fresh and clean and nice. And, the only problem is the neighbor comes over and says, "Who are you? I didn't ask someone to paint my house." I'm like, "I'm sorry." No,
It just looks better now.
it looks better now. Look
Now
at
I'm
the-
kinda
look at
curious.
the outside of your house. Here's where
Okay, I
I
was gonna say,
shaded and blended it. Multicolored.
Because I was going to say, why do you know what their bathroom looks like?
Huh?
Do I want to know why you would know what our neighbor's bathroom looks like?
No.
I was going to say, honey, do I need to put a monitoring on you?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, here, maybe I'll put that up so Dave can see it too. That's sometimes that didn't work for me. So you're not going to be online tomorrow then, Blaze? All right, you have that thing called work. Yeah, that's
Boo.
boo. Yeah. Boo. That's it. Work is, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be so bad. We could go to the store, right, David, and buy another pot of paint. Tell me where we're going to go buy more time.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. So,
I mean,
Or-
technically, you can have all the time you want. You just keep buying clocks.
my God, doesn't work that way, but sure. House alarms activated. Those Ring doorbells get you in trouble. I seen you paint my house. No, you didn't. Oh, man, you have a Ring doorbell. Yeah.
15 years ago.
50 years ago. Yeah, those things happen. I mean, that's my joke, like at work. Sometimes they'll go, "Hey, Greg, did you see any new movies lately?" I'm like, "No, the neighbors haven't left for a vacation for a while." I just throw it out there like we're talking. David, you caught it right away. But there are people who have to go, "Huh? What?"
Not cool, Blaze. Not cool at all.
Oh, he can walk?
And talk.
Well, they're
Two? Well, yeah,
kids
I
are
think so
supposed
too.
to do that. You hope so.
No, he needs to stay little forever.
It doesn't work that way.
Watch me. I will figure out a way.
He's probably not even just talking, but also giving sass now.
Yeah, they start doing that too. Especially the older they get. But yeah.
Oh, you should have messaged me, Blaze, up on Facebook. I would have watched you stream.
What I need to do is tell work that I can no longer work I need to watch my friends' live streams, and I need to game. And job takes up my
I
time.
literally read at work, so I could have watched him stream.
You don't own any books.
You're stuck in a corner. Keep making comments like that.
Oh, wait, you do. You have a codex. I forgot.
For which characters?
You don't have one. for
I don't have the
Dakar.
Dakar yet.
You don't need one. Just leave them be. I'd rather fight the Death Guard. Those little suckers are
You
fast.
really want to go against Typhus?
No, I didn't say you could use Typhus.
You said Death Guard. He's part of the Death Guard.
That's true. I don't have any, quote, badass characters. I just have, well, some of those are pretty cool, but I don't have, like,
We just haven't actually played, so you can play some of those. That's the problem.
yeah, I need to play some of the other ones that I haven't used on their stats to get used to them also. So he says, I'll keep that in mind for the next one. What do you mean, next kid or next game?
No, next kid. No,
Oh, it's okay.
no.
She has a hard time with the fact that things
Change?
get older, yeah.
Yes, I don't like change.
So I told her, David, I said, I'm going to tell you a secret. She goes, what? I said, you know how you woke up today? You're a day older than yesterday.
And you got smacked for it.
Yep. And then I said, you don't get yesterday back? Because it happens to all of us, right? You can't get away. I at least got to see history change. Or I did have a tablet
Okay.
back in the day. We had to use, a hammer and a chisel. Today it's electronic. So it's good. I don't know. Fun is fun. A little bit of fun never hurts nobody. Now what are you looking at?
My work chat. Keeps
Ugh,
going
work
off.
chat.
Oh yeah. Isn't it amazing? They
It's-
send
we're all closed and
everybody
we
home,
still
and it's
have
like
to
there's
look at this
more
stuff.
over your head when you're at home than when you were in a building. It's
They
like,
get angry if you don't read it. It's like, well, I was at home and I don't look at my phone.
You did, yeah.
We're supposed to at least once. So it's like in the last, I don't know, hour, 2 hours I've been home basically. There's like 80 something chats. Like, dude, the stores are closed. Why the hell are you still talking?
But that's the thing. You're off of work, so I don't know. Clint slipped earlier. He said he's getting paid more. I'm going to have to pin him on that because we get paid the same. I don't want to do extra work anymore, David. They keep where we're at. They just keep adding more and more and more and more, and it's like, good grief.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. So I think it's the way of the world now. Just pile more on with less people.
Pile it on, less people. Yeah.
Yeah. See how much you can get away with before you have to reset.
Yeah, that's all. That's about it. What can you
No,
get away
Liz.
with?
I'm lucky that there's a technician who's makes less money than me now, so I don't have to work on the holidays.
Oh, cool.
So my 30 cents an hour more is not worth the 45 cents an hour it would be on a holiday.
You will get paid. Wait, don't they give you time and a half on holidays, or?
Yeah. So, but because she's cheaper, I don't have to work.
Sure. Well, there you go. Then just enjoy the day off.
Yeah.
I had plans for tomorrow. Darn it! I didn't want to go in.
It's only an hour.
That's
It's
I
the
what
worst
they
hour,
always,
sleep
though.
in.
they always
You go
say.
to your little meeting,
Okay.
and then when you get off, we'll go and game. We'll figure out something.
But my game plan was get up, go hunting, come back, shower, get some lunch, game, and maybe get online and do some fun stuff. Not go to work.
You're gonna go hunting first
Yeah.
thing in the morning? Nice.
Yeah, well,
Well, we have to pick
Tends
up
to be
Josh at
easier.
8:30.
earlier in the morning. Huh?
I have to pick up Josh at 8:30.
Well, there you go. Never mind. I can't. We only got the one car right now, so. Oh well. And pheasant season's coming up, and I like pheasant.
Mm.
The
Field
grandars
turkey.
call them
Field chicken.
field chickens.
Good chickens.
Yeah, field chickens. I'm like, yeah. Yep, field chickens. I like getting outdoors, though. See, that's what you got to understand is I sometimes just like to get outside, walk, be away from
Yeah.
traffic and all that
And
stuff.
how bad were we hurting?
I was hurting because I sit all the time and I'm out of shape. That's the problem. Well, if round is a shape, I'm okay, but
It is a shape.
Teddy bear.
teddy bear shape. So strapped my boots on last Wednesday on opening day, David. Went out, walked around the field in the sun, a couple hours.
Oh, we felt
Mhm.
good.
Went out, walked back again in the evening. Next day, I went to get out of bed. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
We
My
were
leg.
both hurting so bad.
Ah! I was like, what happened? And I'm stumbling to the bathroom. My legs are like seizing up on me. I'm like, oh my God, I got to get out and walk more.
I should have worn my knee brace going the second time we went. Oh, I hurt so bad.
It's nice to get out there in the air, though. You got to get some fresh air. Get out of
I
the
was going to
house.
go on a bike ride with my family and another family, but then I skipped out to hang out with you guys.
Oh, hey, I appreciate that. You skipped out to hang out with us. Cool. Now, bike riding, I rode one last year around where we live, and I realized then I hadn't ridden in a long time. So, yeah, I just am not getting in shape sitting all the time is the problem,
Yeah.
David. It's like you start going to crap if you sit too much. And then if I want to do my hobby, it requires sitting. So
Hmm.
something has to go, babe. I'll have to quit my job. You could support me.
If you want to sit more hobbying, you got to exercise more. Unfortunately, that's just the only way.
Yeah. similar way.
But if you ride your bike too much, you'll wake up in the middle of the
Over
night with like
my-
butt cramps.
Dead body.
So there's an upside to all this? Ow! Ow! That hurt.
Good.
I need to use this arm. Oh, man. And that was live, too.
No one saw me hit you.
That's true. David didn't see anything. His head was down.
Oh
No.
yeah.
That and it was covered. You know where how you were sitting, you were leaning forward, so no one literally saw anything. It's only your word against mine.
Oh. Remind me never to get divorced. That would be nasty. So. What happened to that Greg guy? I don't know. Ashley took him out in the field one day. There's rumors, though.
Honey, you can have the cars and the house. I'm taking all the games.
I'll fight you for that.
We don't care about anything else. You're not allowed to have that
Did
game.
you
It's
see that,
fine.
Judge? All right. It's with great debate over who gets all the Warhammer stuff. By the way, don't you guys care about your house or cars? No.
Well, I painted everything.
How do I divide the paints? You didn't paint everything.
I painted all the Warhammer terrain.
Oh, the terrain, yeah.
Yeah, I painted all the Warhammer terrain. Because I take it to
So
work
now
and
you
hit
feel
it
it's
from you.
yours? Is that it?
Damn right.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you keep your little poster boys here.
Poster boys.
That's what they are. They're poster
That's what
boys.
the guy said at the game shop, so she's never let me live it down. We
Well,
went
it is
in there.
true.
Yeah, they were gaming, and they go, I just talked to them, and they go, oh, what do you have? And I said, the Ultramarines. He goes, the poster boys of Warhammer. I'm like, what? I didn't realize. I felt like crying. I was like,
Aw.
no, they're not poster boys. But, okay. Then that was not the first time. It, triggered a chain reaction of me hearing it, so.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
All right.
The Smurfs, yeah.
But they look
The Smurfs.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's gonna be the new name for him. Get your Smurfs out.
That's not going to work.
Just give each one of them a red hand, and then you say, "Oh no, I'm Crimson Fist now. I'm totally cool."
Uh-huh. Totally cool. I can see it now. We set him out. Ashley's going to walk up and go,
Or paint
is
one
this
hand black.
Papa Smurf? And there's what? You're just going to start doing that, aren't you? You're already looking at the guys I got over here on the table. Stop it. You're not renaming them.
I could go and name every single one of your guys
No.
with rank wise.
Ugh. Yeah. That would be fun. It would not feel very cool. You do like a battle report, like a football game. And the poster boys move up, and Papa Smurf on the right. Moves 4 inches to behind cover. I should do that. I'll just do it. I'll have to make a goofball, like a battle report gone crazy or something. Battle report's gone wild.
Oh God.
That'll be our only fan page. People would just
People would watch just to see what the fuck goes on.
they'd be like, huh? What?
That'll be your 10,000 view video.
Yeah,
there
I
you go.
would.
Look, Greg, you got 20,000 views and you're not sponsored, so you don't get paid for it. Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, that would be our luck.
And people tell me, oh, there's videos on your channel. Well, I don't have enough people to qualify for it, so That's YouTube.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
a few videos that would qualify us, but yeah, we don't have enough streamers
Oh,
or
subscribers.
subscribers, not streamers.
Well, it's been growing. Oh, you figure in the last 2 months?
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that. It's just
Grown
not.
by about 130 or so. 140 people.
Yeah, we still need like
Yeah.
what 700 more.
As long as you're
Yeah.
not shrinking, you know.
Yeah. Well, what I watched though is here and there you'll lose one and then you'll gain 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Sometimes people will subscribe, but it's not what they thought, or they're just not interested no more. Or I did see where you have bots sign up and then sometimes bots unsign, and you're like,
Oh yeah.
that's okay. I mean, it is what it is, and let it go. And
Well, Dave is not far that much ahead of us.
I haven't been doing much though.
I don't know.
I'm not saying that's why I'm not ahead of you. Just I haven't been doing much.
No, I
so.
said you are ahead of us. You're ahead of us by like 60, 53
I don't
guys.
worry about it. I mean, if people
Yeah.
join, that's great. That's cool. Would it be nice to have 1 million subscribers and make a living? Sure.
Oh, hell
But
yeah.
I already work, so it's not. At this point, I just want to get out there like this.
Even still, even if we had over them, I don't believe you make enough unless you have people buying your stuff and everything else.
There is one reason I would like to get to the 1,000 subscribers.
We will eventually.
And one, it's not the ads. You're not going to make enough money off ads to worry about it at 1,000 members. But you can live stream then
Hmm.
through your mobile phone on YouTube. You don't have to get on and use a dedicated kit, so you're not trapped. Now, I
Mhm.
don't know why they make you do that, because
1,000
face-
is a lot to try
it's
to
a lot.
get.
Kind of ridiculous.
Facebook, what you need no members. As soon as you get a Facebook account,
Yeah,
you
you
can
can
just
go
live
straight
stream
live,
from
yeah.
your phone.
I mean,
Yeah.
TikTok, we had to get 1,000.
Twitch
Yeah,
as well. You could just stream on Twitch whenever you want.
You can
Yeah.
stream on Twitch, although I think don't they required 50. I think it was 50 followers to be, I don't know, eligible for something, but we only ended up with 10,
Yeah. I think it's affiliate or something like that,
something like that.
or partner. I don't remember.
I
Yeah,
don't
they have
know,
different tiers.
but- yeah, different tiers. So
But I think, yeah, you had to have 50 or 100 or something like that to even start earning tips or
yeah, so
donations or whatever you want to call them.
But you can still
So-
live stream off your phone and whenever you want.
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
You're not
That's-
limited that way.
so that's what we're talking about. We're not worried about making a living. We already work. Well, here, I'll put that back
The
up.
way I look at
Um,
it is if we can even make a few bucks to buy a new game and then basically review it and ship it out to someone,
That would be
that's
a,
what we're looking
that's
for.
what I was saying would be a cool goal. We were talking about is if you generated 40, 50 bucks a month and you could buy some kind of game
Once
where
a
you could
month, yeah.
review it and then give it back out to the members on a giveaway. Then
Oh.
the giveaway,
That'd be good.
because we've been paying for our giveaways. We haven't,
Mhm.
you know. So I think that would be kind of cool.
Well, we did the Kings and Assassins. I forgot who sent that to us.
Aries sent that. to us
Aries,
to review,
yeah.
though.
We did that for Aries. They sent us a game. We reviewed it, played it.
Yeah, we
Which-
didn't pay for that. They did.
Our granddaughters played with us when we were trying to figure out how to
They
play
want
it.
us to rebuy.
Oh,
a
they want us
copy
to buy
now,
it. They
yeah.
were mad that we got
It looked like a pretty cool game.
It was. It was
Um,
actually really fun.
It's
It's interesting.
it's one of those games that's funner than you think. So you
You only have so many moves.
and the miniatures are nice, and you have a double-sided board, and it's fast, so you can play it with the family, and it's not. I don't think it took more. You only have 14 moves, so about 20 minutes is about it. I don't think it took us much more than 20 to 30 minutes.
I think the first game when we were going back and forth between the book, I think it was like half hour.
Yeah, but after that,
Yeah, after
there
that,
was
we were
no way it was a half an hour.
10,
It was
15
too
minutes.
fast, so.
It depends on where, because you set up basically your villagers first, and then you go through and randomly draw 3 of the villagers to be basically your assassins, and then the king basically has to get from point A to point B
And you
without
don't
either
know.
being killed or within the movement time.
Yeah,
And you
you
can only
can-
move like 2 or 3 spaces at a time.
Yeah, so but the assassins can also, like you said, block. They don't have to actually eliminate them. They can just keep them from
Basically
moving.
moving.
Yeah, that's all you
Mhm.
got to do. But
I think we played a dozen games maybe, and you only
It was-
got it twice.
it
I
was
think.
cool to be recognized by Aries and cool to be recognized by WooFun. That was
Yeah,
really
Wufun
nice.
especially, yeah.
But
Which I don't.
it's right by you.
I know. I don't
but
even know where to even attempt
we
to
have
put
to
those.
try to get. I
We need
want to
more
put some of those
shelves.
together and get their rules done and do like a practice game because we got all those squads.
Yeah, but I don't think they gave us.
Yeah, because
Save
in
enough
history,
for-
some of them fight. No, you don't. It's throughout all the history periods. They gave us a lot of
Let's
that.
bring
but-
in Romans and elephants.
But yeah, they have battle elephants. But see, those
It
kind
was.
of
It's
things,
Battle of the Elephants or something like that.
David, those are just fun. It's just like, oh, cool, we got recognized. Somebody said, hey, you want to do this? And ain't no money
Hey, you didn't even
involved.
have to ask.
Yeah, it did.
Well,
no,
that I wish they
no
would have
money
sent us
involved,
a couple
no.
of those ships. Those looked
Now you're
badass.
getting greedy.
No, I'm just saying they looked badass.
Yeah, they do. You'd have to order them. I mean, after
It was, I think,
looking
what
at
we
it,
looked it up for the both sets plus the map, the shoreline, the rules, and all that. There's a bunch of things, but it was what, like $300 or $330 or something, and then shipping.
yeah, but you're looking at like almost 500 miniatures or something.
Oh yeah, it was a ridiculous amount of
That's a
miniatures.
lot. But anyways, things like that. So no, Mini Warmut, it's not. The dream would be sure. I don't know of any gamer that wouldn't want to do it as their dream, as a job. But YouTube is. I mean, everybody on the planet's got something going on, so it's really hard. I wish they would release the restrictions for the live streaming, because then it would help people grow their channels. You know,
I mean, that's something like that. I would say 100 or 200 people, sure, and then you should be able to live stream.
but see, like, so say we go to a convention in the area, though. right
We're kind of
there,
screwed on that.
Then, and you want to live stream some of it to YouTube, you can't, but you can live stream it to Facebook.
You could do restream, I think.
I do.
Basically, but on a phone,
Yeah,
you
that's
can't
your
really
workaround.
do restream. That's the problem.
The problem with your phone
I did
is-
something. I think maybe it was Stream Elements then. I did something where I could work around the YouTube thing and still stream from my phone when I was working with my daughter doing some painting
I
stuff
know
during
there
spring break.
was.
We'll have to check then.
What the hell was it? Omelet?
Omelet Arcade lets you read.
Yeah, Omelet Arcade. You can go and add all these different things, and you can go and basically screenshot your phone, is what it is.
Oh, okay.
But it's, I think, 15
It's a
or
live
18,
screenshot, so.
This one was a
18
legitimate
bucks, I
live
think, or
stream.
something like that.
Restream we use, I've been using from day one, still use, and I pay them every month. And we use Melon for this because Melon and StreamYard cannot do what Restream does on some things. So for us, because of what we do, there's just sometimes I'll use one, sometimes I use the other. So it just depends what I'm trying to accomplish.
Yeah. Every stream's been good for me.
Yeah, Restream we use too. It's good. Don't get me wrong. This one's a little better for. Well, you can do this too, though. But this has a few more things the other one don't have.
Do I hear a doggy?
Yeah, our doggy. Yeah, if I could get her up here high enough. Come here, baby girl.
So, Mini Warmut, yeah, I'll put this up because I agree with everything you said.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
What are you trying to do?
Dave said her doggy.
I can't see a doggy.
Oh, here. Okay.
Aw, look at that doggy.
Yeah.
She's 6. It's my baby.
Your camera is clear for me now, too. I can see everything in real time. That's nice.
I wonder what
Who
this
knows?
is.
Mistake. I forgot to give you a bath.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yep. Now she's getting down. She heard that B word.
Dog will run and jump in a lake and swim, but doesn't like a
She
bath.
hates baths. She'll
So-
play in this water at home with the
Yeah,
hose.
if you take the hose out, she wants you to.
Try to give her a bath. Nope, she runs. She sees the soap, she runs.
Oh,
I
Nope,
think it's
so-
because the tub is just too slippery. Like.
No, even outside.
So, did you ever take her to the dog car wash?
Yes. And she didn't like that. She
So
didn't like
out
being
here
strapped
they
there.
have, well, like a car wash for dogs. You open the bay, you take your dog in there, and it's got low pressure. And I mean, that's all they did is they converted the car wash idea to wash pets. You
Just a
can do
low
that,
pressure
too.
spray. Yeah. Literally, it's a hose that pushes out soap.
Yeah.
oh yeah. I think you're saying you agreed with Mini Warmut.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
Brian saying.
So yeah, thank you, David, for putting the train back on the track. So yeah, Mini Warmut, you're exactly right. There are people who are really passionate about it. There are those who fake being passionate about it because they're just there for the money. Nobody forces anyone to join a Patreon. That is correct. Nobody forces anybody to donate. And you wouldn't want, I mean, who wants somebody feeling forced, right? I wouldn't. I don't know about you guys. I don't think so. But
Well,
it would be nice. It'd be nice to have, but it's not.
approach.
I don't know. Like when we did ours, we set ours up to try it. Like I told you, but the goal was if you can get enough to get a game and give it back, then you are continuously able to game without having a stockpile on shelves and without running out of room, and you give something back to the people watching. Then to me that would be success. That would be cool. Right now we do giveaways, we buy them and stuff, so which is okay too. But
Oh, we need maybe next week or the week after do the Pulp Alley giveaway.
yeah, Taylor
gotta
gave
do
us that to give away, and
And then we still have the other BattleTech as well.
BattleTech.
yeah,
But,
give away another box.
yeah.
Yeah, Mythos won the one.
What kind of BattleTech are you giving away?
It's a mystery.
It's a salvage
BattleTech?
box.
Oh, okay, yeah, the salvage box is nice.
Yeah. Dee gave us that to sponsor up. So credit will go to her when that's given away. And Taylor gave us, he sent us a copy of the Pulp Alley rules. And said we could either keep it or give it away if we really liked it. But I told him we'll give it away. And what am I doing?
Any more of it?
Oh.
No, hon, you don't have to shut up. We like when people actually go and give their
Shut
2
it.
cents.
No, you don't need to shut up anymore. You're all good. So this is what we'll give this away for Tyler for his channel. So we like to talk about other people's channels, and other people I think talk about ours, or at least they wonder if I'm in a trunk. But
See, even when I've gotten into Molly for Advantages, they go and ask if Greg's in the trunk or in a closet.
that's kind of cool. We're
No!
Okay.
Yeah, basically, is Greg okay? It's just you. Where is he?
because it's usually because you beat me to getting on. But so the whole point of that mini war mud is there's people out there. If you want to support them and you like what they do it. If you don't. I mean, I agree 100% with what you say. It's supposed to be. This is what we're doing. The goal is this right here. I've met David. Ashley's met David.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Yeah, okay.
And it was all over a challenge, but you're kind of like family now, so you're screwed, David.
Yeah.
But you know what? It worked out great. And so same with everybody else we met, including you, sir. And Mini Warmite, you can join on these whenever you want to. Just click a
Did
link.
you know that Mini Warmut challenged me?
Did he challenge you? All right.
Yeah.
What did he challenge you to?
No, it was like the thing.
Warhammering.
Yeah,
Or,
that's why I did it. Wargamer challenge.
Warm gap, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember who challenged you.
Because I
So-
believe we challenged Brian, I believe.
So then it's Mini Warmite is responsible for
Mm-hmm.
you talking to us. Okay. Thank you, Mini Warmite.
Because I believe we challenged Brian.
We'll go ahead and keep David. We like him.
You're our new pet, David.
But yeah, it's been fun, and I don't know, man. It all boils down to having fun. Either you like this or you don't. Like, it's okay if you don't. Some people don't understand what we do. And they have to like you for you. Like, if you have to be fake, forget it.
Yeah, I think that's why people watch us for the most part.
No, it's because we're dysfunctional. That's
No, they want to see you get hurt.
part of it.
That's what Kaiser flat out said. He watches us to see if you get hurt.
That's because he's brave. Have you ever heard some of his comments?
That's true.
Yeah, so he probably does like to watch me get hurt. But it's just we're like that anyways, on or off camera. We goof around all the time. It keeps the marriage good.
It's just as long as you don't do some of that stuff on TikTok. Because
Oh.
I'd probably beat you.
What stuff?
Some of the things some of the guys joke with their wives about.
Oh, she's mad because I showed her this one guy put up there. He walks into the kitchen. He's filming his wife on the camera. He goes, "This is my beautiful wife," and this is the day before she was hit by the car. Like and follow for part 2. He walks out, and you're like, her look on her face was like, "You're gonna hit me with a car? What?" And so I just
Jeez.
thought it was funny, and Ashley's glaring at me, so it's like, I might have done that to you at all. No,
Keyword. Yeah.
no.
Now, see, everyone expects to hear that from Ashley. This is Greg. This is the day before he was hit by a car.
Yeah,
Thanks.
see, it
Thanks,
wouldn't,
David.
but see, it wouldn't work if I tried to do that. And David's right; they would expect that to come from me.
So, no, I'm going to shut up.
What'll happen is
I'm a
Commodore.
bitch now. I'm
Commodore's
a
gonna send me.
psychopath.
Commodore's going to send me a text to go, Greg, we just seen the video. What video? The one where you're working outside and Ashley's on your deck saying this is the day before you were hit by a car. Run! Like, what video?
Remember, I have access to all our text messages at work
What text messages? What
from
kind?
any phones.
How? Oh, damn. That's right. She works for the carrier. Never mind. You can't save me now. It's all good. But yeah, I don't know, man. I enjoy the hobby. I like meeting people. And
No, we just have fun.
you gotta have. That's it.
Would I actually physically hurt him? No. At least not on purpose.
That's not true.
Mentally, yes, I will hurt him. Especially when we play any game.
Well, donning a Russian hat, speaking in a Russian accent, taking it a bit far for you.
Really? You played taps when we played against Keegan.
Oh
the
yeah,
one
so
time.
Keegan's tank got destroyed, and I said, "Hold on a second. And I started playing taps on the phone. He goes, "Really, really?"
You
Greg?"
wanted me to go and get one of the tanks, measure, and make a freaking coffin for it.
Yeah, we were gonna make a little coffin so we could give it to him before the game started. Here you go. But I can't do that now.
David's dying now.
But I can't do that now because me and him now game against you and Clint because you guys have Soviet forces.
So I had to make 10.
10. I don't have to. Well, I guess 5 for him, 5 for me. I don't know. But
Got some good painting done on this stream.
there you go. And I think you got to laugh a little bit. I did. So
Oh
a
yeah.
little bit of relaxation. I guess we should probably.
I mean, we got to figure out something.
It
for
is
dinner.
6:40. Damn it!
Yeah,
I
we've been
didn't
doing it for
realize
2.5 hours.
I started at 4:08. Before
Yeah, I know. You were late. You're supposed to start at 4. What
No,
the hell?
I was late because I had to take the dog out though.
Oh.
And so I was like, if I don't take her out last minute, she's.
I know she'll go and start whining.
Otherwise, she's good usually during the podcast.
Other than, I think I need to give her some more Benadryl. All those weeds are screwing with her skin. That she ran through.
Yeah, she had a little bit of allergies going through a bunch
Mm-hmm.
of weeds. That happens out here.
So she's trying to itch her back right now on my floor.
So we'll have to thank Minnie Warmup for putting his 2 cents in. But
I
with
think I got a
inflation,
dollar on
we'll
here
have to tell him it's only worth 1 cent. So that's what we're doing, Minnie Warmup. We're going to head out to dinner. Well, make dinner, I guess. So
I probably
thanks
have to
for
start
coming
making
by.
dinner. I don't even know if my family's back yet.
Anymore, Mutt. Did you see what that?
So, yeah, that's funny. Here, I'll
And
put it
actually,
up.
he's the one that cooks a lot of times because I normally don't get home until 7.
Well, did you guys ever notice who are all the chefs in the world? Guys, mostly guys doing the cooking.
I have to do all the cooking. I don't mind.
I remember that next time you want some of the Italian I cook.
Well, we got married. I said, "What can you cook?" You said, and you showed me the menu from Taco Bell. I'm like, that is not cooking.
Say goodnight.
No.
No, he
Yeah,
makes some of his meals. I make some of mine, and that's how we work.
yeah, kind of a trade-off.
Mhm.
It's good.
But
Good to
I
stay
like
up.
cooking. I've been cooking since I've been a kid. So
Normally, sometimes he cooks depending on when I get home. Sundays, I literally get home and try to get on this.
Yeah.
So now that I'm working days, it's a little. I'm still not on the schedule yet because it's like I'm so used to being up. Basically, by the time I have to be up, and I'll be laying down, so I'm so exhausted. It'll take me a couple more weeks before I get on an actual schedule. Being able to go to bed when I'm supposed to be up.
It's tough readjusting.
Yeah, well, I worked nights almost for a whole year, so I
Mhm.
got on the schedule of sleeping during the day and then being up all night.
I
Yeah.
just got used to having a bed for myself now. No.
Kraft mac and cheese.
Kraft mac and cheese. Hey, maybe warm my
Mm.
dad's.
Hey,
You
it
can
works.
do a lot with, just fry some hamburger up and season it, throw it in with your macaroni
Yep,
and cheese.
you
when
can
you're
eat like that. It's a ghetto hamburger helper,
But-
or you can go and add some cheese on top of it, some breadcrumbs, and throw it in the oven for
done.
about
You can
20
take it a
minutes.
step further if you take a can of cream of mushroom and dump it in there and mix it in and put cheese on the top and you can bake it in the oven.
Yep. And make a casserole.
Yeah. Wait a minute. We're talking like we're poor.
We are.
Oh, jeez. Now you tell me.
Babe, I make ghetto fried rice that one day because we had to go and save the money for that box set of yours, the Dominus box.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What did I get out of that box? Absolutely nothing.
Happy.
Oh. The Necrons are really cool though.
I don't have the Necrons. Greg sold them to Keegan.
I didn't sell. Oh yeah.
You
He did
sold,
get sold.
yeah. You sold them, and then Keegan bought you base. Well, technically, he got you the Germans, and you traded. I guess technically, not sold.
Yeah. Anyways, it worked. Got the money out of it.
Yeah.
Somewhat. But that was a save for.
Gamers with Huh.
We
That
should
might
do
be an
that.
idea.
We could do
Games
that.
with
They won't know.
recipes.
Yeah, why not? We used to on our old gaming, like we used to be in a clan on Xbox, and they had a website years and years ago, and
Gamers food.
you were allowed to make a section. So I made one gaming or gamers with food, and I just put in there. Everybody hates lagging, and what's the other thing I complain about? I'm hungry, man. I got to get up and get some food. I'll be right back.
That time frame, the guys were always saying, "Why are you in here? You need to go in the kitchen and make me a sandwich." To all the females, and then they got stomped and cried like little bitches.
Mm-hmm.
And you enjoyed that, didn't you?
Oh, every damn time.
See. Everybody
Well,
looks
when
at
you're
me
ranked
as
2 and 3 in the world
who?
in Surge, I was.
You were in the top 11. I don't think you got to number 2.
BO1, the very first Black Ops, I was ranked 3. The second one, I was ranked 9.
Well, first Black Ops didn't count. It was a beta. Oh, never mind. Yeah, but see, now you're not. You don't play.
No, I
first
don't
very
play
much.
anymore, and fucking little cheating hackers.
Ashley,
Ooh.
you're cursing a lot tonight. This is a clean, wholesome show
Yeah, okay.
for the most part. We try.
I can't look at you and not laugh.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. I don't know. Such is life, though, David. Little bit.
Oh yeah.
I would like to do more with the BattleTech stuff
I don't.
since I got the starter. So
Oh, that's right,
Ashley's
you do
not
have the
interested.
starter set.
Yeah.
Damn it, I thought we
Um,
did it.
But I'd like to maybe play. Well, I played with Clint a couple times. It just seemed to take forever.
Did you try the
long.
Alpha Strike though?
No, that's what I was going
'Cause
to ask you. You
it's
had
free,
told me
you know?
about that before.
It's totally free.
So what do I do? Do I get that from their website or what?
Yeah, I think if you look up the Alpha Strike PDF, you'll find the free one. Like the actual Battle Strike book isn't free, but you get rules that you can play, and you can see if you
Nerf
actually
gun?
like it or not. And it plays like a miniatures game rather than a board game.
Oh, there we go. bg.battletech.
Yeah.
Battletech.com. Alpha Strike Quick Start rules.
And then if you need cards that aren't in the box, because I think all the Alpha Strike cards are in the introductory boxes. So if you don't have the cards, then you just go to the master unit list.
Yeah,
You get
because
the
the
cards there.
regular BattleTech just it's a little bit long. I understand why they did it that way with all the spots on the arms to get whittled down because mechs would take a pounding, but it just translated into I don't know if I'd want to put more than two mechs out because it would just be a lot.
It is a really old game, even though they say they've updated it. It's pretty much always the same game. I feel.
Well, it literally reached its goals in like 30 minutes or something, and then it's way surpassed it because everybody remembered it. They were having a good time, and
Yeah.
I told Clint, I said, "Man, back in the day, I think I played that with the neighbor." And I was pretty sure I did. And then when I seen the sheet, I was like, yeah, because I remember all the dots on the arms,
Yeah.
So
It's a
that's
fun
my,
game to play when you're a kid and you got lots of time.
yeah, and I see
you
what
learn
it was
math.
for. Yeah, true. I think
now that you're an
but it's
adult.
shorter.
You need Alpha Strike. Adults can only play Alpha Strike. You don't got the time for the BattleTechs.
Yeah, because I have a box of miniatures, a couple of miniatures, and then it comes with the cardboard ones too. But
Mm-hmm.
so it's ready to go. I just need to.
And someone to play, of course.
Well,
That's
that's the thing. Ashley doesn't have a desire to play. Clinton has a lot of his time. He helps his family a lot too. So, like on my days off, I do the same thing. It's like we both have kind of identical things that have got to be done all the time. So
Yeah.
it's it makes it hard. So we try to get together once a week at the coffee shop. Like today, we worked till about almost 11:30 from 5 a.m. this morning, and then I went over to the coffee shop there. We did an unboxing, which I took with my Canon camera, recorded that. So I'll mess around with that and get that uploaded probably tomorrow. And then did a podcast, but then the podcast was with 4 of us, so that's a little bit different. Usually it's just me and Clint, or just if it's me. So that's what we try to do every week, just at least try to have some gaming. Because what's the point of having any of it if you never get to use it?
Well, usually I just paint and then think about playing.
Yeah. Well, there you go. It depends. Like I enjoy painting it, but then once I get it painted, I'm like, man, I want to put that out there. But painting is definitely relaxing. I wouldn't have invested in all this for nothing. And it's funny how much buying. Oh man, I'm poor. I can get 1 bottle here, 2 bottles there, and before you know it, boom.
I got way too much paint.
Yeah. You know what? The best thing I probably bought was some of this. This set here I got off eBay. I still got a ton of it left, and I bought it 2 years ago. It's this Microsol.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This stuff has saved my butt on putting the decals on the Warhammer guys. I never did decals on anything before. I thought, well, for the Warhammer guys, I'll do it. But they have curved shoulders, the Space Marines, so then you got a flat decal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that stuff's awesome. Yes, Mini Warmutt, it is 90% painting and building, 10% gaming.
And in my group, we're mostly talking about different games that maybe we should play, or do we want to play this game, or we'll find a game and then another guy be like, well, it's just another set of rules to learn.
Once you do one of the once you get into any of the wargaming, once you play 1 or 2 different games, you're okay. As far as adapting to rules and figuring out the other rules. I think honestly, Warhammer, at first I was reading it, and still I got to double check here and there because we don't play it all the time. It's a little bit much. It could be trimmed down, I think.
I think so.
Quicker.
Yeah, it's pretty old too, that system. Because I played Warhammer 40K in, I'm going to say 3rd or 4th. I can never remember which one it was.
It's like.
And then I went away from it for a long time, and I came back and I tried a little 8th. I'm like, well, this feels exactly the same.
Yeah, they've changed it. Everybody, see, I mean, I kind of avoided it for years. Got into it right after they released 8th. And I'm like, oh man, it doesn't seem like that much time. 2 years, 3 years go by, whatever it was, and now they're gonna have 9th. And I didn't get a chance to play a lot, and I only had oddball pieces, so the Indominus box for me was an investment because then it gave me a complete set. And looking in the new codex is really nice because to make a combat patrol, David, I didn't have to go out and spend another 100 and whatever bucks. All I had to do was buy that quad. I bought that quad.
Ooh.
So once I bought that, I already had the pieces with the Indominus box, and according to the book, when I add these units together, I have a combat patrol.
All right.
So I got that. I'm like, okay, I'll do that because that, I don't mind putting out another 25, 30 bucks or something, but it is bad. It has 8 wounds, man. It's a tough thing.
The quad?
But that Redemptor Clint had just took it out. So I'm like, hey, damn. Bethos says, Greg, buy one of those, man. Send it to me and I'll paint it.
Ooh,
I'm like, I should. If I get some money, I should just buy one and send it to him. Say, there you go. As long as he doesn't send it back all funky looking.
I think they are fairly easy to paint, though, if you have an airbrush.
Yeah, they do. See, I don't. Now, Clint does some airbrushing. He gave Ashley one.
Ooh,
But
nice.
I personally don't. I haven't had a chance to do airbrushing. I mean, I use a spray can to put primer on. If it's like the tanks, it's easier to coat them with, a spray can, like for your base coat.
Yeah, exactly.
At least to me, because some of the paints, and I know it's kind of dumb, but it annoys me because it'll leave the brush lines.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. So the base coat, yeah, like for the Team Yankee stuff, I just had a can of the NATO green and sprayed them. They look awesome. It came out smooth, and then I hand did the camo one at a time. But that's my idea of, I guess, airbrushing would be spray can. At this point, I don't. And I want to keep up with what I got, so I don't have a lot of paint. Like the dragon. Honestly, this dragon came from me rearranging stuff. I forgot I bought this last year.
Oh,
Literally. It was
Forgot
sitting in a little.
dragon.
Yeah, it's still sitting in the bag from the store, just tucked in the corner. I literally forgot about it, so I'm like, all right, I will paint that. But otherwise, pretty much done with it. And then I don't know what happened with me in this little tank. I just had to buy it, I guess, maybe.
it's already painted. You can just throw a wash on it. It should be good.
I think we'll paint it. Yeah, it looks good. And you know what it was, David? I think I was trying to make up for not being able to afford the new kill team.
Oh, there we go. I know. I was looking at Fire Team. I'm like, oh, I really want to get Fire Team, but then I couldn't pre-order it for some reason, and then I just ended up buying the new Kill Team anyway, by accident. I just wanted grass stuff. That's all.
Yeah.
I didn't come for the Kill Team. Ooh, what's this? Oh yeah.
Yeah, mini Wormwood. There is. That's what I had to do too, because I mean, it's like back and forth. I'm like, where's the cards? Oh, you got data cards or this, that. But no, you don't. You need cards. I would like to see cards like they do with Team Yankee or something. Okay, this is a, this is the stats on the cards. So you don't got to flip through the book all the time.
One-page rules is definitely a lot easier to play if you want to play a 40K. That's easy.
But there's a psychology to making a game so complicated that people pride themselves on learning it, and they should, because it's complicated. And it's kind of, it's kind of a selling point. Like if you make it too easy, maybe people don't place the same value on it. If they have to conquer learning it.
Yeah, especially free and easy. People don't want it.
Yeah. Well, no, they don't. And if there's a little bit of a price tag on it, then they well, so like me, okay, I think, I don't remember if I told you or not, but one of the podcasts back, I had to order extra decals because they shorted me on the Indominus box, not on purpose, just got packaged short,
Okay, yeah.
So they sent me these. I got this for $4 off eBay. Well, here, let me move this.
$4? Not bad.
What am I doing here? Why? Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's all of them. But look what they did, and I couldn't bring myself to do it, David. Look what they packaged it on. They cut the Indominus box.
Oh.
I was like, oh, ow. That's because I pulled it out of the envelope. I'm like, oh, cool, a piece of cardboard. Oh, no, they chopped their Indominus box.
Bought it for parts.
Yeah. And so I couldn't do it. I don't fault them for it, but I'm like, man, I don't think I can cut that box up. I paid too much for the box.
Yeah.
Plus, I could use it to store things in. So, hey, it works that way.
I like that idea someone had last week, I think it was, about making all the box covers into art.
Yes, was
That'd be
Mythos, I believe. I think it was Mythos who suggested cutting it out and then framing them. And I think that would be, because then you can save a little bit of the artwork. And I think that'd be cool. You could put it on a wall. I think that would be fantastic because frames are not too expensive. You don't have to get no fancy frame, but at least they're not too much.
What games are you playing, Mini Warmutt?
Heresy.
With the orcs and spacemen.
Nobody said you had to play by 40K rules. You could make your own game up.
I think some people think you have to, though.
They're miniatures, so I look at it like this. You bought it, you paid for it. If you want to take them and use them for something else, why not? I mean, really, they're your miniatures.
Your toys now.
They are. It's like that one box I opened. This is not a toy. Really? Yes, it is. I'm taking it out and playing with it.
This is definitely a toy.
It's a toy. But sure. You'd have to let us know there how it goes. May warm up what you come up with. Because playing by the rules is fun, but sometimes just making your own rules and just doing something is okay. Um, and even in the Warhammer, even in the main rule book, it says these are the example rules. Make it your own. So if you agree to change things, you can.
Most definitely. So he's playing Fistful of Lead. Nice.
Okay, I don't know that one anymore much. What is Fistful of Lead? Is that a Western? That strikes me as a Western.
Pulp
thing.
War. I can't remember exactly. I know people talk about it all the time. It's one of those games you always hear about.
Maybe then Mini Wormwood. Is that? Oh, well, you would know. Is it the pulp rules or is it? I mean, it just sounds Western themed to me.
Punch my microphone. Oh, my wife asked that I wanted to meet up for a Slurpee an hour ago.
Oh, David, go ahead, go, man.
Oh no, that was like an hour ago. They should be done their Slurpees by now.
Okay, he's saying it's the name of the game system. Okay. I'll have to look into it. It does sometimes get hard to remember multiple different game systems. So that's why, like with the tank stuff, it's kind of similar. Kaiser said Flames of War is a lot like Team Yankee. So I'll take his word on that.
Seems to be. I think the stats are pretty similar. Like, I compared some cards and just looks like the tanks in Team Yankee are better than the tanks in World War II or Flames of War.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they don't seem too different.
Well, see, once you get one rule system down, if you play games there's the same roughly systems, it's easy. But you know what? When you first walk into it, and that's a turnoff to some people, is they want things easy, quick, like right now. You're right, they don't necessarily want it free or cheap, but they want it now. So if it's $100, fine, but I want it right now. So the rules, I think, are somewhat of a hindrance if they're too overly complicated. I think it turns some people away who would have maybe given tabletop gaming a shot, but just too much.
That's true. Yeah, the buy-in in 40K, even Age of Sigmar to a degree, it's just so heavy.
Well, and that's the thing is,
they have to rely on like pure pressure. Like these people think this game's so awesome, so you should too, obviously.
Well, they've got it to where once you're invested, see, like everybody I've talked on other platforms, people, so what's your next? What are you going with next, Greg? I said, honestly, I just did basically, after all this time, get a nice Space Marine force, and I'll probably just stay with that for a while. I don't really have money to go spend several $100s on another set. The Kill Team one, because we play Kill Team, and because it has terrain, and because, it's a good value overall, I guess, in the sense that you get the core book, you get the codex for each army, which, those run $50 anyways, roughly. And you get all the stuff with it to game. I'm not opposed to the price is just steep, but it's like we already play Kill Team, so that would be the next step up in it. But you don't have to either. It just would have been nice because we're a gaming group. But you know what? By the time we get it at this point, everybody's already unboxed it. So,
Yeah, it's true.
Bills are more important than food and stuff like that. So, coffee, which is not a joke.
Not sure. Need that coffee. Yeah.
For sure. But
And the time, of course, the time to invest in everything is always a question.
Well, and is it something you want to do? Because, is $200 a lot in the grand scheme of things in life? No, it's not. Do you have it? If you don't have it, it may as well be $1 million. So then it's an investment. Is it worth your time and your investment? If it is, okay. If not, then I wouldn't do it. Because you can get, I wish the starter box as well. When I first got Ashley into it, like I was telling you before, we got that No Fear starter box. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, they had the mini one for $30, and then they had the bigger one for $80. Yeah. I got the bigger one for $80 for $40 at the game store because somebody had opened it. And they tore the plastic off and they took the stuff out and put it back. It was sitting on the shelf. And the guy goes, well, it's open. Let me see what kind of discount I can get for you. And he came back out and gave it to me for the same price as the smaller one, $40. So now when I got that, that was great. You had Space Marines and you had Death Guard and you had a cheesy, but you had a paper map and then the cardboard tray slid out and that was your terrain.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you could put something together like that, or the Team Yankee box, that's a good price, man. $50. You got way more than your money worth. If you could keep it simple like that, I think more people would get into it. But man, at $200, dude.
Yeah, the jump, like if you buy into Team Yankee with the starter, it's so cheap. You get so much, and then you look at like the next jump, like, okay, I want to collect this force, and then like you just double the price for one faction.
Yeah, it's $100
like,
for a complete faction. But
yeah.
With Team Yankee, again, it's a points thing. So if you get the main set, you can offset by adding to it here or there at a time. It's a little more affordable, but Zombicide, I think, Ashley, you would like.
That's an RPG, right?
No, but you would like this if you look at some of the videos. And I had told Mini Worm about that before. I think if you actually started playing that, you would like it. Because you like zombies anyways. You play zombies. It's if you stay up for 2 days gaming, you're a zombie.
I have never done that.
You just don't remember. See, you blacked out.
I went in for the Zombicide Invaders Kickstarter, and it was way more than I ever truly wanted, it turns out.
Now,
sometimes those Kickstarters, you just get so much stuff. It's like, I don't know what to do with it. So I just put it away in my closet. I'm like, I'll come back to you.
Oh,
wow.
God, 70
Is
plus
that-
miniatures. Oh, God.
is that
Yeah,
the whole
you get
game,
so much.
though? So you can get the whole game, a starter set for that, everything you need to play? Because $60 or $80, you know, that to me is reasonable, right? I mean, if you're going to buy a video game, they're at a minimum $69 anymore to $99, and then if you get the DLCs, it's another $50. So the average video game is like Call of Duty. You're going to spend $149 on it, you know. So if you're going to compare it, or at least try to stay in the
What
same
is Zombie
ballpark.
Strike?
I don't
It's
know.
a video game, it says. Okay. Shopping. Board game.
What's the name of the starter set? Because they got different ones.
Second edition. There's a board game.
Oh wait, Zombicide,
Kickstarter.
$50. That's where it was at 50.
There's
Oh, yeah, they got the Western one now.
Neighbors, Green Horde.
Yeah, that's the Western one, actually. That's
Okay.
Yeah, Black Plague is the fantasy one. Invaders is the sci-fi one. So instead of zombies, you have like Cthulhu guys.
oh, so they're breaking it up into universes, kind of.
Yeah.
Like Warhammer.
The regular Zombicide is, just modern.
Prison Outbreak. That might be.
Zombicide Prison Outbreak.
Miniature Market. Okay, so Prison Outbreak has
Yep.
90 miniatures.
That's a lot. On the doing our live show there, Keegan. Now I gotta take a call.
Say what?
Ah,
Oh,
Thank you very
90
much.
miniatures?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, we're still doing it.
So I guess what my question is, since they've split it all off, is there like some main core
right.
rule book, and then
We'll
you
call
can
you
buy all these
Bye.
other sets?
well, they're all
is
board
it-
games, so they all come like
it all
everything you
comes-
need in the starter one. So
So for 50
regular
bucks,
Zombicide second edition would have everything you need for
That's
that
this
family.
one. It's from $70 for that one.
$70.
You know what? Why don't we just go? Where'd it go? Go back into Miniature Market.
Huh? Okay. Because she likes zombies. I've got to get something that maybe me and her can play too. Well, there's Zombicide.
Forts.
That's an expansion. See, that tells me it's adding to something then.
Yeah, so you need the
all
Black
these
Plague one first before you get
guys.
the expansions.
Ultimate Survivor.
So what's the original
Okay,
game
hold
to
on.
get before you add these? It's Black Plague.
Yeah, you really gotta decide what theme you want to go with first. So if you want to go like regular, like modern life zombies, then you want second edition. If you want the medieval one, then you go Black Plague. That's the fantasy one. So you could have Green Horde and all that.
Thank you, Manny Warmup, for posting that stuff. We're reading it, but she's just using the mouse on the second screen over here to look at.
Okay, so nothing's popping up that way. Okay, so he said, what was it? Second edition.
Yeah, you
Yeah, that'd
just
be the
have it.
modern one.
What is this one? Email.
Wow, it ranges from $81 to $180.
250.
$252.99.
Ouch.
That's with $45 shipping.
Oh,
Holy
Screw
crap!
that.
in America, you should be able to find it cheaper than that.
Hey, Walmart has it.
$19.97. That's more like it.
God.
No, it's running about 70 to 90 on average. But
Here, second edition.
if you look at it for, there's eBay has it for
$40.
$40.
Is it new though? This is Washington the ZC board game.
expansion. It's
Oh,
an
it's just an
expansion.
expansion.
So you'd have to get that one.
To the Ultimate Survivor, Angry Neighbors.
Those are expansions.
Probably.
I think Angry Neighbors was like a first
Come on.
edition expansion. I don't know.
Give me the
Mini
option.
Warmite might know if the first edition expansions are compatible with second edition or not.
There's a question for you there, Minnie Warm. Is it compatible with the first edition, or should we just, if we get into this, we should probably just do second edition in your current?
Well, I mean, if that's the case, I'd get the Prison Break because that was the whole thing.
Yeah, right there is. How is it
56.
$70 there and 56 there? Ooh,
Some of these looks like that's all they have picture wise.
mm,
Black Plague Night Pack.
I don't know.
That's all it
I
shows.
don't know enough about it. But Minnie Warm was saying that, yeah, Miniature Market has it, or
I want to see. This.
okay, he's telling you there now what the editions are. We're gonna have to look into it. Oh my God, what the hell is that?
$56 miniature. It's a giant rat.
That rat that looks like it's been mixed with something from the death. Yeah, like your stuff.
I still think this would be the better one to start
Yeah,
with.
free shipping, $56, and
So I
it's
believe that'd
season
be
2.
the same.
It's
'cause it
everything
looks like
you need, I believe.
everything.
So scroll down and it'll tell you.
No, that's the thing. It doesn't. Oh, there it is. Okay,
Stop.
right here. 90 miniatures. So it is. It'd be cheaper on this.
Fatties, runners, walkers, and abomination.
One abomination. What the fuck's abomination?
Those are big guys.
The big.
Well, I know what
Yeah,
an
that's good.
abomination is, but berserkers.
They can
Why'd
mess you
look
up.
at me when you said that.
What, an abomination?
Yeah. Just messing with me.
Gaming tiles. So that would be our better choice. To be
Save
in
that one because all the others are $70 stuff. I had
That's
to pay $250 for that.
No.
That's a big price difference.
Okay, so move in.
Okay, well, we'll have to check that out because, like I had said a while back there, Minnie Wormite, I had left that comment on there that I think Ashley would like it. I bet she would.
There.
Undead. Ape versus Crocosaur.
Undead or
That's a Kickstarter bundle.
yeah, but look, that's what your person would be. There's the croc and there's the ape.
Oh my god, that's
It's like
huge.
4 freaking miniatures tall.
Yep. Oh wow, there's a lot in there.
I think it's just characters,
Mhm.
but it's there. It goes. Oh, which
Yeah,
one is this?
she's
This is
interested
Black
already.
Plague. If they're painted,
Except for the gross guys, you can paint them though. This must be a used box. It looks like somebody painted.
they
some.
started painting it.
Yep, and then they didn't.
Finish. But it's
But that's
cool that
not-
they have the miniatures in their own little case.
Well, you can store it that way because
Mhm.
we're out of storage room, man.
Queen Elizabeth with a 30 cal. Nice.
That one's for Black Plague.
Well, this time it wasn't Mythos or Kaiser that got Ashley on another. Damn, it's Mini Warmut. Thanks, Mini Warmut.
Actually, I believe it was David that started that
I knew
one.
there was this overwhelming reason yesterday. I'm like, I feel like
Wow.
I have to buy top ramen noodles. Why? Now I know why.
Yeah, they always put lots
Miley
of celebrities-
Cyrus.
Yeah.
I saw that. Ton of celebrities.
Well, we'll have to see it when you're done painting them. Mini Warmut, that'd be cool.
Here's a Ultimate Survival number 2.
He has the Big Bang Theory cast for Zombicide.
Nice.
Ashley loved that show. Yeah.
Oh.
And did you hear the gavel go down like in an auction? Sold!
Move.
Ashley's now. Here we go.
Done.
Just got told to move. We'll have to check that out.
Yeah, the Zombicide
It's
Invaders one
literally
has.
another board game is what it is.
Yeah, it's a big board game. You could watch a mini warm up.
Ow, 250 bucks.
Got some good playthroughs.
You better get a lot of shit.
What, me?
No, for 250 bucks.
Well, that's a steampunk version.
Which with the Kickstarter?
Yeah,
No, this is the Western one.
It says steampunk pledge
Yeah.
bundle.
If
It's
you
Kickstarter only.
like, you will literally have too many miniatures if you buy the Kickstarter. I just want you to know that. It is
Did you buy
phenomenal
it?
the amount
Did
that you get.
Did you buy it then?
I got the Invaders Kickstarter.
And it's just overkill? Okay.
I think the box was this big. Okay, you can't even see. My camera doesn't go far
Ouch,
enough.
$500.
Wow.
It was like a small trunk.
Well, that's why.
Look at all
Ashley-
these miniatures.
Oh my God, this box.
1,
is-
2,
Yeah.
3, 4 of the games.
You will get your money's worth.
There's your big guys.
Yeah, that's insane. That's why. Well, and they're selling this
No,
one
this
for
is 2 games.
$500.
Massive collection. Must see. $500 fucking dollars.
We'll let David buy that. I can't afford it.
I'm not buying it.
There's more miniatures there. Ashley, you would. There's no way. Plus the terrain. To
I
paint.
only ever bought one. I said I'll buy one Zombicide Kickstarter, and that's it.
I could
got
barely
it.
get through my Warhammer shit. Oh, look,
Zombies
it
do
separates
speed
them.
paint though.
This is all wood.
All right, so Mini Wormut's saying they're really, really detailed miniatures too. Which is
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
my toes are-
There's those rat-looking things.
Anything close to?
Yeah,
Doors.
we're gonna have to try to figure out something for dinner here, Ash.
Yeah, I know. We said that 40 minutes ago.
I know. It's Mini Wormut's fault. You got
Now we're
you done
shopping.
the zombie thing. So now she's on the other screen here that you can't see. Shopping, looking.
Add to cart. Add to cart.
No, that's $500. You can't add it to cart. I don't have that. Oh boy, look at what he said there.
Choo choo.
There's a train to use, huh? To run them over with. Wow. Now I see why he's playing it.
Well, I should
All
probably
right,
take
Ashley.
off because I got to get
Yeah.
my household ready for
Move
my
your
family to come
damn
back.
hand.
Calm your gaming addiction down. All right, David. We'll see you later. We're gonna have to hop off too.
Right.
Because I
Thanks.
mean, yeah, no. Thanks, David, for joining in. We'll hop on one of yours too and occupy you if you'd like.
Sweet. Yeah.
Fair,
I don't
fair
know.
is fair.
I mean, tomorrow is our day off, so I think maybe I might stream. It's Random Mech Monday, and I got mechs to paint, so it might be it.
What time do you do that tomorrow? Where you're at?
Let's see. Maybe in the evening. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Probably evening though.
Ghostbusters cast. Well, Mini Warmite, you basically have taken my money for the next 2 years or whatever. Because, my God. Yep.
Okay.
You take care, David, and Mini
Bye.
Warmite. You take care, guys. Ashley's trying to type out.
Yeah,
Thank you for coming and chatting with us, but they're going quick. Thanks, Mini Warmite. I do appreciate it, man. Come on the stream whenever you want. It's easy. I could send you a link and you could talk about your channel.
Did you do?
I don't know. Go. There. Now I actually wanted to send it. So thank you, Mini Warmite. We'll have to check that out. You guys have a good night though.
See ya.